was.
Touch shit.
I gotta just figure out what name I'm
Watch
on.
I'm not
it.
looking at it.
Stop for mad.
Both of them gotta touch the wall.
No, I haven't changed it in a while.
Yeah, so a lot of
Big
You touch it
changes.
before or after?
After.
Oh, wow.
Touch it.
Ain't no.
Touch
Let's not fuck it up.
Yeah, I don't want y'all thinking too hard. Too.
Yeah.
Touch it.
Niggas ain't even
Bang
supposed to be on this
Bang.
ball. That shit don't get covered.
Turn it.
You tripping.
Yeah, make sure you just gotta find.
Yo,
yourself
yeah,
somewhere.
that might be
Say
a
that.
good idea.
Yeah, man.
Tabitha Wood right over there.
Gucci. Everybody rolled up?
Leave it.
Oh, you rolling up right now?
Touch it. Leave. Hey, watch it.
We just
Turn it.
bullshit
Leave it.
now,
Stop
man.
Hey
formatted.
yo, DJ. I mean, all y'all niggas, y'all all DJs.
Yeah, lucky I don't got the gym in the morning.
Thank God. You be there like 8, 7:30.
I'm about to say, I'm
be there at 5.
I'm about to say I'm still going at 5:30. I'm still going at 5:30.
I be there at 5. I have to be in school at 8 a.m.
Nigga, what's
I get up at 4:15. Nigga, I want my body back. I ain't get my body done for no reason.
Why you not going to the gym
Gang,
at 5:30?
Huh?
Why you not going? I'm going at 5:30.
I am.
Okay, bet.
I'm there. This is my 7th week.
I thought
I'm
you
there
said you.
3
I thought you
times a
said
week.
y'all lucky I'm not going.
She said 3 times.
Tomorrow, I take
Oh, you
a
took
break
a day. Okay,
I
alright.
went today. I
So
took a break
did
day.
your tomorrow today. Word.
I know you got your breast done, but other than that, you want anything you got else? Any,
Yeah, I got a BBL that didn't bother me.
Word?
Yeah.
Can't tell.
Can't tell.
You're not
Right?
But that you know. Come on, stop.
Yeah.
I know my shit is fat, but I didn't want to.
I didn't see your ass. I'm
was
saying I can't tell just
I
from
was
here.
up the whole
No,
time.
but nigga, how?
the whole
Wait,
procedure?
all right, give me a time frame because you gotta, because I know you for a while, so you gotta give me.
When did I get my body done?
Yeah.
When I was dating the rapper.
So
That was 2019.
19. Okay.
She ain't violate though.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely like
I
that was a
up the whole
smooth
time,
transition.
and I got my body done. They just sedated, like, you know, so I couldn't feel
Vocal
anything.
sedation, yeah.
But I was up and it was more fat. And he asked me if I wanted to put it in, and I said no because I can always go back.
True.
It's hard to take out. And I wanted, at that time, I wanted to appeal to all men.
You're gonna have to turn.
And I wanted to appeal to everybody, white men, Chinese men, bitches. Everybody don't like all that ass,
Yeah.
Right,
but I got ass.
You already-
know?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's enough.
Now, when I was saying it,
But I
when you
wanted
sitting
it- I
down,
wanted my
I
butt
can't
to
tell
sit up.
because your thighs is definitely
Yeah.
they already.
Well,
right.
that's because I'm a gymnast, so that's what I'm certified in tumbling, like I said.
You still got it?
She said she.
Believe it or not, last year when I was in Miami, yeah, I was flipping at
Don't worry, them
I was
7
flipping
them
at
7
Urban
weeks
Air.
gonna pay
I
off.
was high as hell. But I was
Nah, that's tough. That's
I
tough.
was in Miami doing shit I was probably supposed to.
And how long
But-
was the recovery?
Long. That's why it was like my situation was kind of fucked up because I didn't ask to get my body done. The rapper I was dating thought he was gonna go public with me, and he made me get my body done. Cause I always was alright. Y'all knew me for a long time. He made me.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't think that
If he
happened.
didn't get caught with me by his main girl, I was getting my teeth done, all of that. But I'm glad that didn't happen because that rapper I wouldn't want to be tied to.
Wait, what the fuck was this nigga's plan? How the fuck he gonna do all of this? Get you?
He's gonna-
But
nominated,
this is
and
what
then
he
have-
did say. But this is what he did say, and this is why I would not say his name on camera.
Nah.
But I would. But if y'all would
we
ask
know.
me
Yeah, we know.
or whatever,
Okay, off camera.
but I wouldn't say his name on camera. But I used to fuck. I used to live with him and everything.
Okay, that's gonna get bleeped out. But
It's
Another
now
school.
it's science and technology.
Yeah, it's another school.
So you
Science and technology used to be downtown. They moved over
He
there.
just know about all the
Yeah.
schools and shit. He
You
just-
gotta know
But
that's
that's it.
good.
But that's it.
nothing about
But
that.
look, what y'all don't know is before I started dancing and all that, I used to work in the school district.
You was already there.
I caught a drug charge, and then
Real
I couldn't
entrepreneur.
work with kids anymore.
real entrepreneur.
I just got expunged. No, I just got expunged. I got expunged after I did everything.
Yo, clap it up.
'Cause I was at the wrong place at the wrong
Clap it
time.
up, man. Real talk. Yeah.
That's really why I was dancing. Like that's why I be trying to tell like the little girls like.
Multi-talented over here.
Hello.
I be trying to tell the little girls like go to school, try to do something first, And then like dancing and shit was my last resort. I went to college. I wasn't gonna
Where you
go
went to
work.
school?
I went to Morgan State University.
Oh, you went to
I had a
Morgan.
cheer scholarship.
Wait a minute. What's this?
Let's start this shit
This
up.
ain't enough.
It's time to start this shit out now.
Make it enough.
Oh, now let's go with it, roll it in.
I feel like there's just so much going on.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, just be ready to reiterate.
Duh. It's gonna be a lot.
That's crazy. Oh man.
We're waiting, so we're waiting. We're waiting.
Hey. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I forgot what was in my cup for a second. It may be a little bit delayed.
It's
I
not
feel like
you.
I'm like leaning. Like, let me sit up.
It's the pregame vibes for me, yo.
Where the ashtray at? 'Cause I'm not disrespectful.
We gotta get a make it enough.
We gotta stop using cups because I got like 4
Yeah,
ashtrays.
yeah.
Niggas is ghetto.
I got a lot of ashtrays. I could bring
The ashtrays probably. I got like 4 in here. They just
Yeah, I
around.
know
That's
it was
crazy.
Around the way. One over here with this little elephant dick shit. I'm sorry.
This what?
I'm sorry. That's what it is.
For real?
Yeah, I'm not lying, right?
He's not lying.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. That's love.
Oh man.
Leave me out there. to
Hey, yo, Bugs, let's get to it, bro.
Bro, oh, I'm sorry. Banks, what the fuck are we doing here right now?
Oh, boy, I almost forgot what.
Nigga forgot where we was at.
It's pregame vibes. It's crazy. What's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Banks. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this nigga is on. Fuck it up today.
Go time, let's go.
Nah, yo. It's on. And
Who are you?
Who are you? Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Remember that shit?
It's your boy DJ Banks, and you are now tuned in to Make It Enough podcast. As always, I'm here with my brothers DJ Bugs, DJ Blueprint,
Rumor has it the Blueprint classic.
and our creative director Chef Q. Be sure to follow us at all streaming platforms at Make It Enough podcast.
What's this?
We got some special guests today, fellas.
Oh wait, also, if you are watching this right now, please make sure you like and subscribe.
Straight.
Like and subscribe. Every time you see my voice, every time you see our faces, make sure you like and definitely subscribe to that YouTube. You already know what time it is.
For sure. Yo, man, we got some special guests in the building today. Yo, Bugs, I want you to go ahead and take this over, man. Who we got in the building?
Nah, it's all good. It's all
Who we
good.
got in the
some
building?
special- My good friend Amber, aka Bambi.
Hey.
Yes.
BB Bugs, whatever you know me by.
And
I have
her
like 8
soon-to-be
names.
co-host T. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, hold on, we ain't getting into that.
Hello.
I mean, soon to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Said
Manifest.
manifest.
Yes. The fuck is going on, guys?
Yo, man, we here. Yo, we are here. I'm excited for another episode of Make It Enough podcast with my boys. We have these special guests in the building. We're going to get to know them, get to know what they do, what they're going to be doing, and, you know, a little bit of insight on some behind-the-scenes stories, maybe if we could get to them. But either way, you are now tuned in to Make It Enough podcast. Yo,
Yes.
Bugs, what we
Like I
got going
said,
on today, bro?
I got my good friend Amber. She is a entrepreneur. Ex-dancer. Now works in the schools. She done it all. Did it all. Lived many lives, and she's here to tell us her story.
Done it all. Right?
I mean, so we are here. Now, how you guys want to start this off? Question of the day.
Let's get right to the
Topic
question.
of the day.
Let's get right to the question of the
Quote,
day, brother.
Quote. I think we'll start off with the quote.
Yeah.
We can do the quote of the day.
Do the quote?
Quote and then question. Let's do it.
All right.
For sure.
Don't be taking niggas' drawers off when they laying down in the bed. Let me take my drawers off.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
He always starts some
That's what we doing?
Yeah, he always starts some bullshit. You gotta
Don't be
eat
taking
shit.
niggas' drawers off when they laying down in the bed. Let me take my drawers off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. I feel violated when I'm laying down like this, you about to, you know what I'm saying, you pulling my drawers off. I gotta lift up like this on you. Now, I like when I grab a woman drawer, they lift up. You got me lifting up, you trying to pull my drawers off. Don't pull my motherfucking drawers off. Let me take them off. I don't do that shit no more. Happened the other day, I said, damn. And she take, so you gotta think about it. I gotta lift up, then you pulling, I gotta lift my feet up, you take it off my feet. Damn, baby, don't do me like that. That's a violation. Don't take my drawers off, baby.
I think just
Yeah.
I mean, that's more of a awkward situation when that happens. So hopefully that hasn't happened to any.
Wait, what?
Nah, bro.
Know what I mean? You don't want to be the one getting lifted. You don't want to lift your torso up. Know what I mean? That's not.
I mean,
What are we talking about,
Yeah,
bro?
because I feel like there's a difference
What are we
between,
talking about?
I don't know, as crazy as he's taking it or getting lifted,
Yeah, I
and
feel like
like
he's being
and like
really
a
dramatic.
girl
Yeah.
taking initiative. Like I don't
Come
know.
on,
Like,
nigga.
I'm,
Stand your ass.
So he's
up.
being mad dramatic.
Sit up
the
on
nigga
the
on the
bed.
track.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a real drawn out like.
Sit up on
extent.
the bed, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
So you don't mind if lay your ass down? She come and lay you down, like pushes you down on the bed, lifted your drawers up like you got panties on and shit. Like
Nah,
that's
so hold on.
So you wanna
Nah.
dress it in some bullshit?
Like so you mean to tell me you're in the room chilling, like maybe watching
room.
watching the game, watching the game, playing the game, and shit. And Shorty comes in the room and starts pulling your drawers off and starts giving you some head.
You gotta lift up a little bit.
You're about to
Lift
be
your
like,
ass up, nigga.
Hold on,
What
baby.
you talking about?
What do you think you're doing?
He said, "Hold on."
Like what? Like
Listen,
I mean,
if
I don't know. It's
if I'm
like
laying back, I just don't want to be the one lifting my. I mean, having my drawers lifted.
yeah, I mean, I don't know
But,
how far
yo,
that gotta
bro,
go.
you can help,
Niggas
bro.
got a hole through the shit. Like it's all type of ways you can get around this. But like,
You can help, bro.
I feel like that was being real dramatic. Like, and I feel like there's no problem with you taking initiative sometimes. Like,
Fuck that.
And let's not get it confused.
But realistically, she's not really taking your drawers all the way off. Like, she may just yank, like, nigga, let's
Like,
hello.
right.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like,
But
you
I
can
can't really
finish it
see a
off.
bitch like, that's crazy. Like,
That's
the
kinda
whole act,
wild.
like, he really thought about it a little too hard. Like, she's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Know what I mean?
I don't.
You
I
let
mean,
it
I
get
was
to the
over
point where she had to pull your drawers all the way
See,
off your ankles.
exactly.
I mean,
Like,
see,
what you
that,
Crazy.
I see. That's what I was just waiting till you guys like all like because like why are the drawers not already off?
Exactly.
I mean,
I don't. That's why I don't. That's why that whole shit was very dramatic
You
and very,
smart.
very. Once again, what are niggas nowadays? What are they doing? The sassy thing. Because that's very sassy.
Sassy, chatting a little bit. Like,
That's
you
it's too
talk.
much. Like you know how many niggas wish a bitch would do that to them, and you complaining.
True.
See, this is why we talking
All you
about.
gotta do is
Because my
help.
whole thing is, why was you laying down, sir?
Because this is what we talking about.
But why would you be on your back? Like, the way he was saying is, like, he was, like, laid flat out. You know what I'm saying? Why are you like that? Because now,
Like,
You ain't got no pillow.
like this is new to me because
Sit up,
like this, that's new.
nigga.
That's why I say sassy because never in the history of niggerdom did a nigger get mad because a bitch pulled the drawers down because she was about to give him the guap.
Oh no, I think
3,000.
the situation was
3,000.
If we chilling, I'm sitting. I mean, even if I'm sitting up, standing up, sure, yanking on the drawers. Oh no, wait,
It's go time.
It's go time. But if I'm laying down, relaxed, if I'm chilling, I mean, like, I guess let me. Know what I mean? I don't want to. Yeah, it's.
Them shits ain't gonna.
the way he said it is as if he's about to get his ass ate.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
He got some issues himself.
Pulling up the drawers like she was about to eat him out.
See, he got some.
Giving what again?
Because what are you really saying?
What are you
'Cause why-
giving?
He
why
got
would you
some
in that
issues
position?
himself.
What kind of
like,
female
he got
was this?
some
Was
issues
this a
himself.
female?
Hey yo.
Oh wow.
Hey yo. Yeah, that took a turn.
Was it a me that liked to fight? Fuck.
Or are
Because she said it was given, you know, like pulling down, you know, the booty. Like why? What are you so scared? If you're sure, and this is another thing where I'll be like, niggas is really scared of their sexuality. Like,
Okay.
if that's your girl, what the fuck is the problem? Even if it's not your girl, if it's a girl that you fancy, if it's a girl that you
If you
paid
get naked
for,
with-
whatever the situation is, nigga, what the fuck is you complaining about? Like, nigga, get your dick sucked. It's always it's always
I get
something.
mad at people that like get naked or fucking somebody and then don't like you worried about all of that like trivial shit. You already fucking like that shit is enough. Like why you worried about how your pants getting pulled down? Nigga, help.
You think it's too
Okay.
It's the weird,
Like,
bitter people like that fuck it up for everybody
He
else.
got. He wasn't talking for me.
Nah.
Look, first of all, you get caught up. Like, all right, he got caught up thinking about it when it happened. It's like his mind just turned off, And that's why she had to finish the job. Nigga, if you see what's happening,
Bro,
you want it to happen.
all you got-
That or he was fucking the bitch he had no business fucking. Like,
That's
he
true.
probably wasn't attracted to the bitch and he
This
just trying
is
to
what
talk shit.
this
trying
is
to be
what
fly
I
on the
said.
bitch,
You
like,
said a
you know what I'm
bitch he had
saying?
no business fucking. That's why I said
If
what
you
kind
really
of
like
bitch.
That's
her,
crazy, yo.
you like,
There's
yeah.
multiple sides. There's multiple sides. She already grabbed
I'm
the nuts
sorry,
and
y'all. I
take the
think
shit off.
I think a lot of niggas is gay. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Talk
Wait.
about it.
No, let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
What makes you like? You think
Same.
nowadays niggas is gay?
Let's talk about it.
I mean, I've
Girls gonna know the most, bro.
I just been in certain situations, and I just feel like there's a limit to, as a man,
Right.
like you could be freaky, but you like it's a little bit of a limit, and there's certain things that certain men like, which I don't judge, like, you know, whatever, you know.
So
I fancy a girl from time to time. I like men though.
So what's
but you know
the-
what I'm saying?
so-
So I don't judge. But my thing is like men do a lot of weird things and they say a lot of weird things and they're into a lot of weird things. And then when you ask them about it, they can't explain their sexuality. Like dudes who like their nipples being touched. I don't think that's gay. Some dudes think that's gay, right? But look, let me tell you why they think that's gay, because they don't express what it does for them. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
and it's usually a female, I guess. I mean, outside looking on the outside, and it's usually a female who like would be like, "Yo, caress my nipples," or like a male would caress a female's nipples, not like.
Do you believe it when a dude don't like it though? When he say he don't like it?
Well, one, like I said in the beginning, I'm a real nigga, so I'm not doing that. Like, I've been asked that, and I'm like, okay. In my head, I'm like, all right, this is
Wait to rub on a nigga's nipples?
like, okay.
That's
But
crazy.
that's not where I go. I don't go to put my mouth there. You don't have
Some
tits.
freaky deaky shit, bro. That's some weird shit.
I'm
bro.
sorry. You know,
That's
So I
crazy.
guess that brings you to like what in the bedroom. What would be like? We all got a line, right?
That's what she telling us.
We all have a line that that can be drawn.
I mean, no. I'm gonna keep it real. If that's what you're into, and I fuck with you like that, then fuck it. Cause it might be something that I'm into that you don't really fuck with. But if you fuck with me like that, you gonna do it. So it's not that. That's not like a deal breaker.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's just a little like.
it's certain
It's just a little okay.
Yeah, it's
And,
still
you know, like
a little bit.
a little weird.
Well, my reason
Wasn't
for saying
expecting
that niggas
that.
is really on the DL is because niggas hit on me like on a daily basis,
And it's like, yes, they do.
and so
That's why
it's not.
you got a stud, right?
Yeah, but then
Oh
even
yeah, you're
then,
not
it's
even a
not.
stud anyway. So what are they talking about?
But it's like I get it, right? You know, or maybe pretty or whatever. But it's like I like women too. I'm not trying to hit on a female that dresses like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm not trying to
right.
hit on a bitch that has a fade. Like,
That's a
look,
fact.
oh, that's a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to fuck you. Like that's
Right,
weird.
right.
So it's like when niggas see me and they just like, fuck you got going on? Like, go get your little boyfriend because you want some booty. I don't have it.
That is that. I get that is a little. Nah,
Nigga,
man. You know what time it is. Like when you see me, like I'm totally.
And
like,
I've seen it.
representing this
I
situation.
feel
I mean, I present as this situation. Now you know what's going on. I got a short fade.
Or
I mean,
I've
like,
seen
I mean,
people
like,
try
I
to
got
like,
sweats
well,
and-
not people. I've seen men try to talk, question, convert her.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, the bitch likes pussy. It's nothing you're gonna say right now.
There's nothing you can say
Maybe you
to
should
him.
ask
There's nothing you're gonna say. And then I also think that it's pretty gay that you're asking my friend how she's doing her thing. I think
Yeah,
that's
because my whole thing
pretty
is
gay.
like, you're not confident enough in your dick to just be worried about what you got going
No,
on.
maybe they want you to. I mean, you ever ask them like, "Yo, you trying to get this strap though?" What's that?
But I'm not even trying to
you
like.
talking
I'm
about
like,
your-
She's not into that.
I've had gay niggas like, yo, like, you wanna like dick me down? Like, no, my friend. Yes. The nigga was old. He was like 40 years old. I had a lick with this nigga too, but that's the whole other thing.
Oh my god!
So imagine asking her, "Do you want to dick?"
I was in South Carolina, bitch.
This is like
Yes. Yes. Yes.
How you doing?
And he was
My
tall
brain
as
has that
hell. Like,
capacity
yeah,
right now.
no.
We not gonna say it in front. Like we don't all know at least one nigga that will willingly do some shit like that. Like,
No, that ass.
I'ma forever look at you different, bro. Like,
Yeah,
for real, because like we've talked about this, and I ain't gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna say no names, but there's people I know since they was like kids, and they've been that way, like their whole life. Like I know you might have met them when they was a certain age. You might think like, damn, they might have been this.
Yep.
I'm telling you, they've been like this their whole life. Like they're not like into that shit. I never seen them as a girl.
Yeah.
And I knew
Yeah.
my shower.
You know what I'm saying? So you seeing them as a girl is a little weird.
But guess what? It's weirder now because those were the girls who were playing basketball, right?
Right,
And playing
right.
tag. No, I have little cheerleaders that I know are gay. That there has been little issues
In this,
somebody like somebody or something. Whoa, hold the fuck up.
It's starting to hold.
This is 8 through 13.
It's
What the
starting
fuck
a
is
lot
going
younger.
on here?
Nowadays, it's starting a lot.
Like, and then like back in the day when we were like curious and shit like that shit wasn't touching the surface. Like that wasn't going to cheerleading. That shit wasn't hitting school.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like that.
Because you know,
We had like 2 gay kids in school.
That shit.
That's
Yeah,
But I said that's
like
what you.
that.
That's what you thought.
That's what you thought. Yeah.
But it's like it's good for kids who don't really have like a way of like, cause for me like I always knew I liked girls, but I never knew what it was. It's
And
just
we-
like I always thought I would have like an
I
infatuation.
want your perspective because you're
Yeah.
like a conservative lesbian.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Nah, I like that.
Whoa,
I like that.
What the fuck does that mean?
Nah, go ahead.
No, I love it. No, I love it.
Let him
That's
cook.
perfect.
Go ahead, Doc.
I mean,
Yeah.
so like,
She's
not
extremely
like
conservative.
super liberal. Like
You want to be a conservative lesbian,
Yes,
bitch?
in the gay community, I'm
I'm a
conservative.
conservative lesbian.
No, but she knows what I mean. Like she's
Yeah.
not,
I might have to
not
go on
like
the shirt.
a liberal,
That-
more like
yeah.
really out here, rainbow, everything, like accepts everything.
She's
you know
not
what I mean?
blind
She's not-
to
Yeah, they're-
certain like agendas.
Yo, we went to
not at all.
Pride and we was talking about everybody.
Yeah, it was.
like that.
Like,
No, I don't. No.
Why you even come out? He's like, why you even come out to
Yo,
this
she
shit?
was talking so much shit.
I fuck with that.
Yo.
You gotta acknowledge certain agendas. You
And
can't-
Pride on her
Listen, I'm
birthday.
with, listen, I'm with all the agendas.
Wow.
The pedophile shit, the transhumanism shit,
don't like none.
all that shit. Like, no, like, what the
Well,
fuck are we
nobody
doing?
should
And what
like
are we
the
representing?
pedophile
Like,
shit.
Right.
leave the kids alone.
Like
Stop
people
cutting your
acting
shit
like
off.
they not creative enough to make something besides a Dom. I watched the Dahmer shit, but people act like they not creative enough to make something original that they have to highlight something like that and then like make it fascinating for people.
What do you mean with the Dahmer shit?
Like just TV like that, like where it's like, yo, we about to just make shit normal.
I get what
Like,
he's saying. So like they put stuff out to try and normalize it, so that like when it comes out that people are actually doing this crazy shit, we can just accept it.
Like
and
the
be
Balenciaga
Oh, I
ad.
saw that.
No, like for instance, the Jeffrey Dahmer came out, right? And then now we're seeing that there's meat in this fucking supermarkets that's not our normal meat.
we knew the
That-
chicken
You
was
know what
big
I'm
and
saying?
fat.
Like,
and chicken-
hold
you know
on.
they're actually putting that in there now, so it's just like she said, they're fucking grouping
Hold on,
us.
that,
Like,
but then also it's a place in California. I believe it's a restaurant or a factory, but they produce celebrities' meat. Like they clone like their DNA or whatever, and then they produce meat so people can eat their meat. Like deadass, you can look it up.
See?
But it's like
Celebrities?
yeah, celebrities meat like Ellen DeGeneres.
But is it-
like,
oh,
just
yeah,
different
real
people that,
celebrities.
like,
I can go order some Kanye.
yeah, like deadass.
And I'm pretty
But like
sure
they're
Kanye
doing all
don't even want his
this to
meat
like
up in there.
normalize
Pause.
us like eating people and shit like
This is
that.
crazy.
Kanye meat
Kanye
better be
Mignon is
fried.
crazy. Crazy.
Better be fried.
Kanye Mignon?
Eating Kanye's meat is
Yeah,
crazy.
Mignon.
Kanye
That
meat
is
Yeah,
is
young.
crazy.
Look, yeah, young.
But yo, they normalizing a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
gotta
like
get- yeah, we gotta
everything
get
is being
canceled.
remade, and it's been like that. But like now, it's just like
So I was watching
hey, there's a lot of serial killer documentaries on Netflix.
I was watching
They used to have to find that shit on YouTube.
I was watching a YouTube like kid show with Liam, right? He got his own kids YouTube where like only the kid stuff can play,
I got a
only
lot
Blue's
of
Clues
shit
and
about
like
that
all that
page.
shit, right?
Yeah.
So we're watching like I forget which, it might have been Blue's Clues, it might have been something else, Kids First or something, right? And then all of a sudden, they start teaching you about pronouns, like him, her. It was like a line or something like that. She was like, I don't feel comfortable as you calling me a she or he or something like
They're
that.
like 5.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait, if I wasn't paying attention to what the fuck this nigga was watching, he would have just watched
Watch
the
that shit and
whole-
learn from it.
And been confused and like, Daddy, I don't know what I
I don't
am.
know what's going on.
Dad, what am I?
What am I?
It's more simple shit than that. Like, there's this guy, because I watched it, because like I be watching my nephew and shit. So I watched this guy, and he will fucking run over a bunch of shit and like jump on a bunch of shit and break. He just breaking shit. And he's telling the kids, don't do this at home. I have on shoes. Like, nigga, what? That don't fix nothing. Like,
Shoes ain't stopping shit.
They're gonna put on shoes and they're gonna think that they can break all the shit in the house. They think that they can step on fucking cucumbers and fucking like all of the fruits and like just fuck up the house because this is what they learning. And then there's this one shit that I really don't like. It's a song. It's like a lying song. Like, so it's like, what do you got? Like, the kid got something behind his back. They're like, what do you have? He's like, I don't have anything. He was like, you don't have that? He's like, no, mommy, I don't. He's like, you don't have that. He's like, no, mommy, I don't. He's like, turn around. Like, so it's like you're teaching the kid, like, this is a fun game. I'm gonna keep lying. Like, nah, man, that's I don't fuck with the YouTube agenda with kids. YouTube Kids is on some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Always watch your kids when they watching YouTube
Nah, it's
Kids.
been multiple-
That shit ain't Little Bill, my nigga.
Definitely
You have to be
watch what your
specific
kids
with
are
That
those
shit is
shows,
not
man.
Little Bill, bro.
1000%.
Like, it's not Little Bill. It's a bunch of grown people smiling the whole time. And I know y'all don't fucking like y'all job.
Son, I heard my man Blippy had caught a case and doing some.
Which one, the old
These
one?
motherfuckers don't like their
They
job.
switch
They
Blippi.
like Steve.
They switch
Steve
Blippi
ain't
up.
like that shit. Like,
Nope.
these niggas.
He was over it.
Any show with a grown ass motherfucker smiling the whole time, and I'm not talking about Mr. Rogers. He's like more like a grandfather. That's
And he
it.
was gay.
And that's
Mr. Rogers was
And that's what they do.
Wait,
that, like
what?
that.
What?
You didn't know Mr. Rogers was gay?
Oh
I
God.
didn't know Mr. Rogers was gay.
Do that change your perspective?
No, because that still was my nigga.
I just didn't know.
And he's still gonna be
I just
a
didn't
nigga.
know.
What straight nigga you know go in the house and switch his shoes?
Switch his shoes. Yeah, no.
He
Switch
didn't
shoes
put
is
on
crazy.
slippers, nigga. He switched his
He
shoes.
put on
No,
different
that's a
shoes.
fact.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was.
Bob Ross is gay too.
And that was the thing of the show. It was always a different shoe.
Yo,
a
he was
different
fly as fuck,
Fly
yo.
as fuck.
Real clean,
Yo, he
sitting
gave
down
me
real
that
nice.
fly, like,
Right.
with him.
Leather Oxfords, yo.
Yo, T, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Before I lose this, I do have.
Here we went. Okay.
With
I have
it.
a question. You being, I guess, of the Dyke situation, right?
Stud.
Stud.
about
I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. I'm not. I mean, I appreciate that.
Very
I got
90s.
you, friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you, Amber. Because I don't know what I mean. You being in a stud situation, for some reason, I see.
Situation is crazy.
No, because we don't know what's going on.
I don't.
Whenever a nigga don't know what to say,
Right? You see.
So
You see.
it's-
So like you see, I got a stud's friend, right? I got stud cousins, right?
Yeah.
But like
Oh,
for
you
some
sound like
reason,
a white motherfucker right
for
now.
some reason, you never see them like together or like
We don't-
hanging out
yes, no.
or like, I mean, like interacting.
Oh my God. No, because we have this conversation
So
all the time.
I, it's just something I've noticed, I guess, picking like going like living, I guess.
So okay, so I don't know why,
It's
but
like, it's
life
like
of
magnets. You guys attract like
It's like just- okay.
sever the opposite magnets.
yeah. So I don't know why, but yes, in this
God.
community, like regularly, like studs just don't get along, and for the longest, it would just be like a lot of animosity, like, oh, you looking at my bitch, shit like that. But now I can say I feel like it's changing and it's shifting. Like
Right,
it's
right,
not like as bad as it was. Like of course people they may have their own little personal shit, but other than that, I feel like studs are more because like I may not see them in person, but like they're like live in town and shit. But it's like I talk to studs online, like hey, girl, you know
guys
what I'm
got
saying?
a
Like
group
it's
chat?
Yeah.
not a group chat, but it's just like it's like more interaction.
You
than
have
has-
stud friends.
I do have a stud friend, somebody that I had like went to that I was working with, but it's not
He
that
has
common.
stud friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you familiar with Krista Jackson?
Crystal Jackson.
Krista Jackson.
All studs don't know each other.
No, they not. They're not. Nah, because she's like, when I see, she has like a show. She's doing like a show.
I think I've heard the name though.
Like she's doing like a show, and it's like a
Amber
stud
with
house.
the ad libs. That shit is hilarious.
I think I have seen that.
And that
Stud
shit
house
was
shit.
interesting because it's like it's what y'all talk about. We all seen it. Like we all seen it. Like it's like, yo, why they don't click up like how niggas would click up.
Or how bitches click up.
Or bitches would click up. It's like, yo, like
They don't wanna
y'all into
compare.
the same shit. Like, but that's the problem. That might be the
Nah,
problem.
they're too into the same
Yeah, that
shit.
might be the problem.
I be encouraging her to have more stuff friends because
But
like
then there don't really be that many of us around. Like sometimes, like I don't know if like you go to like if you work at like a lit spot like where niggas come all the time, it's like oh it's a bunch of studs. But other than that, it's like you're not gonna like.
Do y'all look?
like,
do y'all
we're
look
not-
at certain chicks sideways that like a stud 2 days out the week, but she like might be dressing.
So
Oh,
I
she
mean,
hates those.
So I mean, do your
That's
thing.
what I wanna know.
You know what I'm saying? But it's I don't know. I don't judge, but it's just I don't do your thing.
and you know there's different and you guys
She can-
know
she
there's
can do
different
both.
kinds, right?
Different kinds of what?
You know there's different kinds, right? Like,
there's
she's
some
a
that, like,
stud.
yeah, there's, like,
there's a
stems.
femme aggressive.
Yeah, I
You
know
know,
they
there's
got-
like a whole
they
like
broke it
chart
down. They
of
broke it down.
like the ones that I know of because those are the ones that always be hitting on me
Drake.
are the tomboy girly girls.
Okay.
Like
So, like,
they
a
don't like
pretty-
guys at all.
Okay, so like a
And they might not, and they're not butch at all.
she'll wear makeup.
Yes,
Okay,
and nails.
Okay, and nails.
Lashes.
Okay.
Yes,
all that.
and lashes.
Probably a wig.
Yeah.
But you'll
with a cap.
probably never see her in heels.
All right.
Okay.
You gotta watch.
You probably never
sweatpants.
see her in like a crop. Like no, they love crop tops. That's a lie. That's their go-to. They love a crop top, but you probably never see them in like a skirt or a sundress. But you'll see them in a crop top and some leggings. Shit'll fuck you up.
Right.
And then the next day you see this bitch. She got fucking cargo pants on with a like, you know what I'm saying? You're just thrown off.
Shit, wow, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but she's not getting her nails done.
I believe you.
Like clear, but you know, like me, like I don't have my nails done now because we're in competition season. But y'all know I'm a nail girl. My nails are always like, but we're in comp season, so
I'm gonna always get my shits at least like cut done.
I mean you should.
Like they gotta, cause
nice clean
my
hand.
cuticles go crazy.
I would hate a nigga to think he gonna touch me with some dirty ass fingertips.
Dang.
Son, that's why I try to keep my shit
Wash
clean.
your hands.
Try to cut my shits myself.
Like your mama didn't teach you that.
All right, so next topic. We come from the 2000s. We millennial babies, right? Know what I mean?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, right?
What year?
Is it millennials?
I was born in '96.
Wait, who's a millennial? Y'all millennial babies?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all are.
I was born
What?
in 91.
Nah, we are.
No, we're '90s babies.
I was
Well,
born-
I was
babies.
born
We're
in the '90s.
millennials.
I was born 1990s.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
90s.
So we're
Yeah.
'90s babies.
Okay,
Don't do that.
technically,
Yeah, we're
What's
not.
nice?
technically
Don't do that.
millennials.
And BJ, you are a 90s baby. I don't care what year.
No,
Oh, you
we're
are.
90s baby,
I'm
but
sorry.
we'd be technically classed as
No, we're
Sorry,
millennials.
Frank.
Yeah,
I'm
millennials.
We're
sorry.
millennials.
She's of age. She's of age.
She's a
I'm
millennial.
sorry.
Yeah, I was born in '96.
Yeah, she's a millennial. It's like 98, I think, is the year that.
about to
That's
say.
the cutoff.
Yeah,
All right, so
up in there.
okay.
I could be wrong,
do me.
but I,
So-
I'm sorry, Brand.
I'm there.
it's about your soul, though. You know what I'm saying?
Made the cut.
What
That's
you
a fact.
identify
Yeah,
with.
81 to 90.
Look, we're friends.
81 to 96. 81 to 96.
yeah.
That's
so that's
it.
what I'm
Just
doing. We all
made the
fall in
cut.
that topic. That
81 to 96. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say
yeah.
that.
Hello.
So like I guess us coming up now. Sometimes we come up against now the newer generations.
I'm neurodivergent, too. That's what y'all know.
And back in, I guess when we were growing up, we used to hear, yo, things are not the same, things are not the same. And now we're the ones saying things are not the same, things are not the same. Sometimes I fall on the other side of that argument, like still like with the youth and things are the same, they just in a different perspective or whatever like that. But I argue against people like that all the time.
Shit ain't the same.
So T.I. and Shaq had a conversation about rap recently. So I just want to play this clip and get y'all guys' input.
This generation reminds me of every other generation. You got some people who are exceptionally dope, and you got some people who just all right. You know what I mean? But it's a lot more of it to choose from now.
Too much. There's so many rappers now, bro.
Man, I feel that actually, you know, what they've done with music is equivalent to if they were to open up the doors of the arena and say, anybody think you can play basketball, come on in. Come on out the stands down here to the floor. Here go your jersey, man. Get in the game.
I just don't like that they don't respect people like us who paved the way for it.
You talking about music, you talking about...
I'm talking both. I'm talking about these NBA players, I'm talking about these young rappers.
This generation reminds me of...
So Shaq is like they don't respect the old rappers, OG. You know what I mean? Don't respect niggas like us. Like, you know, Shaq, he's the best NBA rapper ever. So he's
Wait, hold up. I know that slow talking motherfucker did not just add himself in the conversation.
yes. He said niggas
No.
like us.
No, but he was talking.
He is not part of the rap community.
He specified.
Some respect on Shaq Diesel.
Yeah, why y'all changing it?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he specified that he's talking about NBA.
No, he said both.
He said both.
He said
Since
both.
he's there with a rapper. He didn't say what he wanted to say.
Well, that's why I asked.
Yeah,
He thinks he's the best NBA rapper ever.
but he didn't have to say that this conversation. He didn't say it at all. He
said
didn't
that
even
before.
allude to it.
He said it before.
I know, but I'm saying right now what he said though. He said he knew that he was like both because you sit with a rapper,
That's your
you can
boy?
easily say that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean, Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
Brick City.
Brick City.
Well, like honestly, that's funny. I don't see. Tell me, kids, they don't even have merry-go-rounds no more. So like, show me kids nowadays that get to do dangerous shit that we had to do to risk our lives to have fun. They risking their lives doing different shit.
They're mentally risking
They're
their lives.
different. They're doing different
it's
shit.
way
This shit is different. Like it's not the same.
Right.
Like
No.
it's not the same, bro. Like I literally was talking to my niece last night about fucking Kanye West and paparazzi and shit like that. Like, and I'm like, why the fuck do you even want to know about shit like that? Like she's in acting class. You know what I'm saying? She's worried about being famous. She don't understand why I don't want to be famous. Like she's like, it's so weird. These kids are just like different for sure.
Right.
Like this generation is different. The rappers are different. The good rap is different than what good rap used to be.
You think so? I think it's all relative in the same. I think good rap. I think back in the day there was good rap. Back in the day was bad rap. I think now is good rap. Now there's bad rap. I think even before us it was the same.
I mean, there's so many different
Them
categories.
niggas liked all they
because-
rap back in the day. They liked the rapping Duke, the ha.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the 90s.
And they were mad at their parents, and their parents were mad at them because they didn't feel like they respected jazz.
That's-
and blues.
that's the
So
parallel.
It's a generational argument.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like,
But
that's
good-
one of those. There's nothing new
timeless
under the
is
sun type
timeless,
of
though.
deal.
But they're
Like-
arguing about jazz and blues and hip hop. We're talking
Straight
about
hip-hop.
all
Within
rap.
hip-hop.
Hip hop has too many different slots.
No,
like-
because I like that you said that. 'cause
Yeah.
Literally, timeless is timeless. I don't give a fuck what jazz song came out in the 60s to now.
Yeah, like-
If that
It's
shit
hot,
was a
it's
hit,
hot.
that shit is a hit. You play it for a kid, they gonna be like, if they like music and they got an ear, they gonna love that shit. There's timeless music.
I think it's the same. It's the same now as it is back in the day, which is in the same in the future. Well, it will be. I think there will always be slaps. Like my mom loves In the Club because that is just a timeless song that is
My grandfather
amazing.
played that for me for my birthday.
It's just a great song because
Song is hard.
it's a great song, and my kids will probably
He
like
loved
that
that.
song.
Right.
Find me in the club.
That doesn't mean that there will like my mom. I guess give you an example. Same era. Little B. Right? Remember niggas was listening to that trash?
Yeah.
She would never listen to that shit because it was bad music. And I guess Sim's first, like, it's the same thing in this generation. There's always gonna be this good music like J. Cole, Drake, for whoever. Know what I mean? Kendrick. Kendrick. So like, there's always gonna be great music, but there's always gonna be your
It's slippery, bro.
I mean, there's
It's
always,
slippery,
there's
bro.
always gonna. I mean, there was MC Hammer and fucking Vanilla Ice back in the day. Like, there's always gonna be
MC
bad
Hammer
rappers.
has certified like classics that still bump. Like nobody listening to fucking that Vanilla Ice song unless they trying to make it a joke. But it's MC Hammer's songs, like he has 3 songs that
But at the
certified
time,
bump.
he was a joke back in the day.
Niggas thought they can joke on that nigga. Like he wasn't. He
did
wasn't.
numbers and ran him up.
So the thing-
I agree with that.
Like
But the
he
thing
wasn't
with-
a real. You listening to that shit? Niggas think they could like joke on Drake, but Drake music, we know that
can't.
shit
I
is good.
couldn't compare the Drake and MC Hammer, bro.
So like the thing
No,
with
I'm
today, like
saying
we
though,
could
like,
say
the
that
hits, the
the
hits.
we could say that the industry is like oversaturated and has too many people, but there's literally an avenue for everybody. So it's either
Everything.
so what you're saying is it's either your shit's gonna hit or it's not. And so you don't have to be mainstream for you to make money and for your shit to be popping. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that's selling out fucking arenas and shows that we don't fucking know about.
Yes.
But guess what? They're doing their thing in their own avenue. But there are a bunch of people that's doing this shit that's not making shit because they're trash. And so, you know, there's a lane for everybody.
But there
Like,
is
it's just
people
a-
that aren't followers too that like they shit and probably. I know people that still listen to Lil B. Like I'm keeping it.
So that's
But
what I'm
like
saying.
I
But
said, I'm
everybody,
stuck in the 90s. I
everybody's
still
gonna
listen
make
to
their
that
money
all
with
the
what
shit
they're
like
doing.
they
If
came
you're
out
really
yesterday.
into that hustle, no matter what you're
I'm
doing,
stuck
you're
in
gonna
the
make bread.
90s. The R&B,
stuck there, right?
The R&B, the hip
stuck in the
hop,
fucking 60s.
some of the early
Right.
2000s. I'm stuck in a lot of 80s stuff.
I'm
Like I'm
listening to
stuck.
60s,
I'm
70s
stuck in
disco.
I'm stuck in New Jack Swing. I'm stuck there.
Yeah.
I haven't still left there.
Yeah.
So it's just like I respect music, and that's why I said like there's so many different slots. Like I'm not a hater at all. Like when you guys were comparing people, like right now, two hot people, Doja Cat,
Fire.
Ice Spice.
Fire.
Now,
You like Doja Cat? right?
now I love Doja
I don't,
Cat.
I don't like.
I love Doja
love
Cat.
Doja Cat.
Now,
It's not for
I'm gonna
me,
tell
though.
you, I love Doja Cat because she really be fucking rapping.
Yeah.
And people, if you
They don't
really
know.
listen to her,
You gotta
she
really go
is-
deep.
She
Her album is
she
fire.
really be
She is
fucking rapping.
But I'm gonna
And
tell you
that's
something.
her
I don't give a
rapping.
fuck about that shit sometimes.
Now wait, now listen. Now Ice Spice, she'll
I don't
tell
like
you.
Ice Spice.
But wait, listen. Me being an ex-dancer, me being a cheerleading coach,
There's a
me being a
place for
party
it.
promoter. Listen, every time she drops something, don't we go crazy?
All right. What was we saying? We were talking about Ice Spice.
I was
we're
talking
talking about
about
Ice
the
Spice.
difference in rap right now and like.
So like when you in the club, you hear Ice Spice going off. Like that's what it is that you need. Like you need that.
Like if I'm in the gym, I'm gonna keep. If I'm in the gym, nigga, I'm bumping. She a baddie. She showing her panties. The beat,
that shit
you
goes-
know, it's bumping me up. You know, I'm trying to lose this weight. Like you know
And
what I'm
then,
saying?
like,
I'm in the deli.
But she says dumb shit like
that
the you think you this shit. You not even
the
a far.
fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
What
It's
that's
stupid
hard.
as
That's
hell.
hard.
But
Wait,
the
what she
thing
say?
is like,
So this shit is
Wait,
funny.
what she say?
you think you this shit,
Bitch,
you not even a fart.
The song is called
Like
Fart.
the shit goes hard though, like that little and the.
Now I can imagine the beat is probably
Working
good.
out to that is lit though.
But most of hip hop now is the beat.
But I listen to Memphis shit, so like it's easier to find good beats.
So
when
my
you working
argument
out.
with my argument.
You gotta listen to that
With
shit,
Bam
right?
is we were talking the other day, and he was like, "Yo, I don't like Ice Spice." I'm like, "Nigga, how you not understand that Ice Spice is needed in our culture? We need like we have a different spectrum. We have like a different lady hip hop. We have all different types of hip hop. We have like that backpack shit. We have that that culture shit. We have people that are gonna make you think. But we need sometimes that mindless. Know what I mean?
Mindless.
Beat. I'm just in the club. I need just to hear this dump. I need to see this ass shake. Know what I mean? I need to while I'm drinking this shit sound amazing, like in my speakers type shit. Like I need to see this.
And she's
Yes.
using like modern lingo, like you know what I'm saying, like Nicki and shit like that. Like they're tapped
Really
out, like they
trying.
not in the streets
Yeah.
right now, so
Really
they don't know what the
trying.
fuck we really saying for real. You
They
know
don't
what
know
I'm
about the
saying?
deli.
With Deli, but like, you know what I'm saying. But Ice Spice brought Ida to the forefront, like you know what I'm saying. Just, you know what I'm saying, just like certain words that you know what I'm saying.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Wait.
We don't say no more, but
What does
What
munch
the fuck
mean?
did this nigga say?
What does being a munch mean though?
Wow.
What? I mean, okay, so
I'm a thot.
me being the age that I'm at, I'm like dead in the middle. Like I get it, but then it's just like I don't.
I don't really know
If
what
it
I
makes
think.
sense. Like I get,
I don't
I'm
shun
not
it.
dumb. I know what it means.
Yeah, I
you
don't
get what
shun
I'm
it.
saying?
But you don't know exactly what it means.
But because it's used in different ways. It's a
Okay.
word that's used in different ways. If you
Facts.
talk too much, you a munch. If you, cause the real, that was the real definition of munch. You talk too much.
Oh, I thought it was somebody who came through with Eater and then left.
no, so
Yeah,
that's,
And
that's,
then
that
it
was how I
turned, but no,
understood
and
it.
then it turned into that.
That's very,
It turned
like,
into that, which you
literal.
can see how that can be.
Right.
That was-
It turned
I
into
didn't
that.
think it,
Yeah.
I thought
But
it
it
was like
turned
more
into
of
that.
like a thirsty nigga. Like
so it could
Yeah.
be all of that though.
It could be
you know
all
what I'm
of
saying,
that.
like
Multiple definitions.
Okay, but I think if you say it's a thirsty nigga, then that encompasses.
But I think because hip hop is geared right now towards women, that's what it is.
Okay.
Nah,
If
definitely.
it was the other way around, if it was a couple years ago, it would mean that a nigga's talking too much.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
Bryce, You think that there's no space for that?
That's not no, and we're not gonna let this guy.
Okay, so he's trying to push a narrative.
We're not gonna let this guy paint the narrative. That's why you. That's why you sit here silent. You let him say what he's gonna say.
I mean, there has to be a space for that because you don't want.
He's just saying it's not for you.
I'm not saying you per se,
that.
but
Not even that.
You want a bitch shaking ass to J. Cole? There's a time and a place.
No, absolutely not.
I'm just saying.
There was just a couple. My point was there was a couple. There's a few songs that I
You
don't
want
fuck
her
with.
shaking ass to Suki Hana?
No, he said J. Cole.
Nah.
He said.
I'm just saying.
He said Kendrick. He said Kendrick. That's what he said.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. My point to him was there was just a couple songs that I don't fuck with. That I feel like her bars are basic on a few of them. I understand there's always a point.
Well, she can't rap. Nobody said she can rap.
No, we're not saying she can rap.
We're not saying she can rap.
Right. And some of those just get on the beat and ride the beat bars.
Don't touch you enough.
And the songs that get popular get annoying after a while.
I don't even think we said a bar. I think we said like the chorus. Like the chorus was rocking. You know what I'm saying? Or like, the first line.
Which she's not writing.
You know what I'm saying? But that's all she got.
What you think of like Glorilla?
I mean, she plays a part too. It's kind of like what we were talking about before. Those songs that are here. That
Gorilla is the and people not gonna like what I'm about to say, but Gorilla is the same. She just country.
I'm about to say.
And it wasn't. And she's just from the West, right? She's Midwest, right? Technically, yeah.
Where's she? St. Louis.
So for me, right? Exactly. No, I don't think she's
the same person.
But
I like her too.
That music, that music, like stands out to me
that.
more than New York music, right? So like I understand that she's probably on the same level. I don't know about as Ice Spice, but maybe like somebody that's close to Ice Spice, like a little bit above Ice Spice. Because like I feel like they just New York niggas right now, the lower rap of New York, they're not trying to like be on beat. It's like weird, or the beats are just too fast.
No, nobody's trying to be on beat.
No, you know what's going on?
There's a beat that I like. I like Detroit shit.
They not used to rapping this fast.
I like
that, but no, niggas is taking all types of colorful ass drugs, and it's just like that ass in another fucking that ass dimension.
Everything is Jersey Club now. Everything is Jersey Club
now. Too much because y'all niggas wasn't meant for that. Like it was meant for sampling. Jersey Club was meant for sampling, and y'all niggas just
or like me for me to like music so much. There's these two girls that got me in a chokehold. What's the how you pronounce her name? Caribou, and Alicia or something. But
God bless you.
They hang out. Right, for real though. But they hang out with Lotto. And they're from I don't know where they're from, but they're in Atlanta now. But they got like this Cali swag. All their beats are like Cali, and they're rapping like on off beat, like a Cali, like a Cali rapper.
Right.
But it's fire.
Detroit do that too.
But it's fire as hell.
They're not yelling.
They're not yelling. They talk. Are they talking pussy talk? But these bitches is talking drug talk.
Yeah.
But it's slight. It's not like a mafia bitch. It's just real. It's real chill boss bitch shit. And I'm like, and it's a new. No, it doesn't, because I'm stuck in the 90s. But it's a new era of shit that I'm listening to. Oh no. I'm an Eve, Foxy, Kim, all the way, bitch. I don't know what none of these bitches is talking about. The game is meant to be sold, not to be told, and they're talking way too much. And that's why bitches is not getting any more money. We can really talk about that.
I mean, I feel like that. I feel like that happened.
You can really talk. Who wants to give a bitch money when every time you turn on the radio, that's all you fucking hear?
Yeah.
All I need y'all to do is go search up Pink Dollars.
So wait,
and let me know who started this.
I feel like that happened on both sides of hip hop.
I know who that is
because I feel like it went just like for males. It went from the popularization of the drug dealer to being a lot more focused on the drug user. I mean, a lot of times on the feminine side. That sex appeal, that feminine energy that was to be told not sold, just like she's saying, got commercialized. And now it's
horrible
on the market for the highest bidder.
That's why you have to talk young people out of like using using that as their first option. Like
They got the Cash App
This
in
wasn't
the
our
bio
first
now.
option.
But that, yeah, it wasn't mine. My lifestyle
It's
wasn't
not.
mine.
But then we also have to be realistic where kids nowadays, if they not getting that dollar quick, they try, like, you know what I'm saying? They want to get that dollar quick. Like, it's, for us, our generation, like, we know we have to work for it. We know we got to put some money in some other shit. But they want that shit, like, you know what I'm saying, today.
So, like,
Because niggas is 16 making 400,000 a month on Twitch. So you think you calling a nigga with a fucking $12
Niggas wasn't
job,
doing
you
that when
calling
we
him a
was
bum.
16.
Yeah,
No.
100%.
They calling him a bum because he working for 450 a week, and that shit, he only fucking 15.
The most we had like that was a good athlete who was going on college tours and people was putting a little bit of money in their pocket. That's the most we had.
Allegedly.
We didn't
So
have
allegedly.
So for example,
whatever.
back,
We
Allegedly.
didn't.
or Chris, you had to be Chris Brown.
back when
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, he wasn't
right,
going to just
right,
be 15
right,
making
right.
millions of
Back when we
dollars.
were listening, like everybody was, I guess the crack epidemic got a little overexposed, and everybody started rapping like a drug dealer, and everybody, you know what I mean, started exposing the game.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of happened in the female rap. Everybody was in the club, thought they, like, the strippers came to the mic, and then thought everybody could Cardi B it, and then exposed the game.
I mean, that's one of the main reasons why I stopped rapping, because I didn't want to do that.
And y'all acting
Okay.
like it's our choice.
You didn't want to have, but your bars, were they that or?
No, but I'm still, especially at that time, I was a stripper rapper.
And they were
Okay.
It's
they were
still,
pushing-
it's a
Put you in a box.
genre.
Put you in a
Now
box.
it's really a
Yeah.
genre. I didn't want to. I
Listen to
wouldn't.
the
I
mic-
don't want
the
to
mic.
be. I don't want to. I don't want to be a part of that genre. That's a genre that I just don't want to be a part of, like musically or whatever. Like me dancing and everything. Like, yes, that's my past. I don't regret it at all. It's not something that I ever don't want to even talk about or speak about. Like I'm proud of it. I don't, you know, it's a time. It happened. It's over. I learned a lot. The lot was damaging. You're supposed to get in, get out. That's it. You know?
I got a question. What's your most memorable experience dancing?
Okay.
This is a good one.
I don't know.
A party, dancing for somebody famous, maybe. Maybe a night you got a lot of money. It was a lot of ballers in the building, something like that. Maybe an out of town trip.
Because that's a W take. Like, not a lot of people are able to get out of the game, and B, able to get out of the game with a positive outlook. Like, hey, listen, like, it was what it was. Like, I wouldn't change it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, that seems like your experience was good, was positive. So, like, I'm just curious to see.
It wasn't all positive. That's a dirty. That life is dirty.
She said she a real
It's
nigga
a
though.
nasty life.
She know that she.
And
But a lot of people weren't even willing to give their perspective. People would keep that in the closet and not.
oh, for what?
I mean, exactly. Like you say, you're a real nigga, but
I
not
want,
everybody's a realist.
especially because I know that there's some little girls that look up to me, even though like
And they not
you
stupid.
call me, they know me as Coach Ambi. Like that's why like on social media, even at school, they call me Amber. BB, they're never gonna find me. They're never gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right,
you
right.
know what I'm saying? But it's just like, if that is the case, if you do find out, I want you to know like,
the whole
listen,
perspective,
the whole perspective
Okay.
of it.
the good, the bad.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. I want you to know before you put your foot in that shit.
Oh, to add on to his question, so give us the best time, I guess,
And the worst.
and the worst time.
Okay, so the worst time. What was the worst time? Okay. Yeah, the worst time I had when I was dancing was I was booked for an event, me and my friends. We got the booking fee or whatever the case may be, but when we got there, nobody had no money. And they kept acting like they were gonna get the money and bring the money and this, that, and the third. And I was, at that time, I was a different person. I wasn't doing anything in the streets, but my foot was heavily in it, and all I had to do was make a phone call, do shit myself.
Yeah.
And I tried to get up out of there, and the dudes kind of was trying to like keep us in the spot. Like their attitude was like, we paid enough money, so we don't understand what the issue is.
Did y'all dance a
And
little bit,
whatever.
or did y'all just was like?
I mean, no. I don't dance until I don't start
dollars
dancing
in.
until I at
Need the
least
backing.
see
Some doubt.
Like,
Some bread.
we're talking, we're drinking, we're playing, we're joking around, whatever, little shit. But we're not like putting on a show.
Like
and
niggas
shit,
play,
or
niggas
dancing, like.
paid the front end, but we're the back end.
Right.
Like,
So that it was bad because it was kind of scary. It was
Yeah.
kind of scary, and then the girls I was with, they act like they about their life. They was acting like they was about their life, but they really not about their life.
I'm just afraid to speak up and like say something.
Nah, it was just like if we was getting out of here, I was solely getting us the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like.
But
kinda
like, but
situation.
they probably still rah-rahing, but like, you know, they ain't
Right.
gonna be the ones that's gonna
Right.
fix the situation. I feel
Right.
That's what she means.
And then the best time I think had to be during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I worked at a warehouse I don't know what side of Brooklyn I was on. That's what I'm trying to think. I don't know if that's like a reason why it happened like that. But it was like a warehouse. They were renting out warehouses in Brooklyn and Queens. That's what they were doing out there, renting out big ass halls, like halls that people have weddings in.
Right,
Renting out big ass halls, doing shit like that. Big ass warehouses. And me and 4 girls split like what, 15,000?
Nice.
I've never made that much money.
Nice.
Now, it was 5 of us, but that was a lot of money.
yeah. Yeah. For one night?
I've never made that much money in one night, and I was like, okay, we need to take this show on the road because the money's not here, and I know the money be flowing like this other places, but also at that time, that was the year I was on my way out. Like I knew I was done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I knew I was like, all right, let me just get this. My head not in it, my heart not in it. It's too much bullshit. It's too much shit that I let happen. I said I wasn't gonna let happen, and it's just a lot going on. It's just time to go.
I just sparked another question. So like I guess the first night, I guess we decided to like, all right, I'm gonna hit the stage this night. Like this is something like, were you nervous? Like how?
Well, I have 2 times because I really started dancing in Baltimore at Morgan.
Okay.
I sprained my ACL and I didn't cheer for about 2 or 3 months, and I was also failing, so I didn't have housing anymore. So I was on academic probation. I ended up staying with some band dancer girls or whatever, and one of them went to the club and I just went with her, and that's where I first got introduced to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I came home and I went to work, like this, that, and third, or whatever. And then when I got in trouble that time and I couldn't really work, that's when I came back. So that's why I had 2 different experiences.
Mm-hmm. In town, out of town.
And it was still a new beginning in different places because one was out of town, one was in Patterson where my father could have went.
Right.
Where both of my fathers have told me they have been to the club that I was working at. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just too. I was never nervous. I'm a performer. I've cheered all my life. I was in performing arts.
That's an interesting perspective.
I've never was nervous. I never was nervous. I've been an all-star cheerleader all my life. Like I never was nervous. Take a couple shots, throw my song on, fuck it. Like,
Right.
Yeah, she lit. Fuck it, right?
you know what I'm saying? And like, that was the college days. Then when I came home, smoke, doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. I'm high, I'm lit. Now it's time to shake some ass, get some money.
Right.
Word. That's what's up, man. Definitely, son. Definitely. So if they were gonna ask you, say one of your cheerleaders got older and say they were 21, not even 18, they're like, yo, I wanna I guess start in the business, start in this life, and there's really nothing that you can't steer them away. What advice would you give them?
I would give them the same advice. My dad, it's funny. Not get choked up or nothing, but when he found out I was dancing, of course he liked the shit. But he was like, as long as you swinging from chandeliers and shit, you better be, if you gonna do that shit, you better do that
Swinging from chandeliers?
Basically, but yeah, like, and they know me. I wasn't a dancer that was just walking around sitting on niggas' laps.
Right.
No, nigga, I'm on the pole flipping, like, I'm performing. I'm not really here to, like, jump on your dick. That's not what I'm here for.
Right.
I never was that girl.
the afties wasn't you.
Nah, I would go. I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't going in the back.
Okay.
Right.
Everybody don't want
I
that.
know niggas was like, yo, what's
Yeah,
up?
so like I was gonna say, like, has that ever
All the time.
gone bad? Like being in that environment and like somebody assuming that maybe the situation is something
'Cause
that
we
it
know
might
your
not be.
Nah, because I
coworkers
must
were-
tell you, just like I keep reiterating, I'm a real nigga. Niggas don't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
If they know, like, if I'm going to an after, that means that's my area. Niggas
Mm-hmm.
not fucking with me in there.
I can quote myself. You better be on some gangster shit. You gotta be on some
Who?
gangsta-
Me?
If they fucking with you,
Oh.
because like
No, for real. Nah, basically.
yeah, some people they
Basically. And then, like he said before, off camera, I was in a relationship my whole time. My nigga was with me.
Right.
And my nigga at the time blooded out. His whole family blooded out. Like, it's nothing happening to me.
Yeah, so you better be on some gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a different lifestyle.
But it's still some people. It's still people drunk and high. They don't want to let their night in. They still got money.
Yeah.
You know, and they want to still party. And we're in New Jersey where the clubs close at 2. It's not like Miami. Now, if I've gone down there before. But if I lived in Miami, why am I going to after hour? The club close at 5.
R.I.P. King of Diamonds, man.
Oh, King of Diamonds is done?
Isn't it?
No.
Nah,
I don't think so.
I thought that shit. I thought that
Actually, I think
reopened
they
that
I
shit.
think they shut it down, but I don't think
They
it's like
reopened it, though.
permanent.
They were out
They
there this
reopened
weekend because of spring break. I know I seen the flyer.
Okay,
Wait, people is
but
doing
I thought
spring
they had
break.
I thought they put a curfew
Y'all didn't
on
see the
down
spring
there.
break
They did, but
breakup
they just-
So wait,
commercial?
it's over?
That spring breakup was hilarious.
Did you see that commercial?
I didn't see it.
I seen it. I seen it.
I didn't see it. Can somebody pull
But
it
this
up? Can you pull it
this
up?
is how stupid. This is how stupid they are. They don't even know that we moved to Houston already. That's been happening for the past. Niggas ain't worried about Miami. Everybody's going to Houston.
Atlanta lit too. Like Bluefield.
Anybody want to go down there
not
and
enough
get
to
their
do
car
in
fucking
Atlanta.
busted
Everybody's
open?
over Atlanta.
I'm not going to Atlanta no more unless I'm
Atlanta's
going with
dope.
my family because I'm not renting a car and now I got liability and shit because y'all niggas want to break into my shit.
I was living in South
Yeah, that's
Carolina.
wild.
I just moved back up here like a year ago from South Carolina. I was like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours from Atlanta.
So you
Atlanta is
jaded.
not
That's what
that.
it is. Y'all
Atlanta
jaded.
is not that.
What you say?
You jaded. What
you
you
mean?
do? Like you've been there, done that. You off that. Like
Been
you,
there, done
you
that.
had
I
a bad
lived-
you might
yeah,
have had
I
a
lived
couple
in-
bad experiences.
Lived
too.
in Philly.
Or
for a
every
year
time I
and
go
a
to
half.
Atlanta, something
Like,
I don't have a good
Philly's a
time.
different place
Philly's
too.
Philly's like a big ass
I
pass.
can respect
Like I
that.
just went down there, my wallet got stolen in the club.
Hold
That
on,
is a-
relax, hold up.
No, that's a fact though. That's a fact
Philly's
though.
worse than
what you-
Patterson. yo.
Philly is a big ass
Because I've always tried to
Philly
explain
is
that.
a big ass
Philly's worse than
Patterson.
Patterson,
Because I've
yo.
always tried to explain
And
it as a small,
Baltimore
as a
mixed
small New
together.
York.
It's both.
About to say it's more like Baltimore.
But nah, it's more like a big Patterson.
It's
Nah,
both.
man.
Listen, I
Hell
lived
no,
in
bro.
Baltimore for years.
Yo, y'all can get around.
The whole
Wait,
You
say
can get
both.
around
I live in
Patterson,
both.
bro.
Say where'd you live?
Baltimore.
Yeah, she's
You ain't
still
you ain't
from-
live that long.
she's
You ain't
from
live that long
Baltimore?
enough.
What I'm
Baltimore?
supposed to say?
You supposed to say it's Baltimore.
Nigga, I
Baltimore.
was
It's
violating
Baltimore.
niggas all the time.
Yeah.
992.
My family is down there.
2, 3.
Look, I know.
It's love to all
look,
the homies from
Say we're playing
the
go-go.
DMV.
I know
You know what I'm
Baltimore.
saying?
I know
It's all
Philly.
love.
And when I say Patterson, our street's just not small enough to be like a Philly, and our houses are not as close as that.
Yeah, that's why I said Baltimore.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
it's
I'm
more
not
like
even
Baltimore.
talking about.
No,
the house.
it looked
I'm talking
like
about
Baltimore with a Patterson
dynamics of the
swag.
city.
With a
the
Patterson
whole,
swag.
Like, you know how like in Patterson it's just
I
like that
think
one
so.
little strip that's The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
whole Philly's The Walking
Yeah.
Dead. The whole Philly's The
I
Walking Dead.
like
No.
Philly, right?
I
That
got
you
a
like
story.
Philly.
I was
Philly's
walking down that
Philly's
street.
lit.
What was it, Main Street?
You want to know
Which
where I
one?
used to live in
The Walking Dead
Patterson?
Street in Patterson?
On Van Houten.
It's Main Street, right?
Right across the street.
yeah.
Right across the
Well, that
street from the
Broadway,
library.
Broadway.
On the back by the school, on the block of the school.
On Freedom.
My nigga, I'm
That's
walking
it.
down. I'm walking down Broadway,
That's it.
trying to
Shit.
find some weed.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to get in my car with it.
It was-
way to work.
It was not happening, bro. Like I'm at work, right? So I'm working at like one of the churches.
Oh, he
outside.
told this story.
I'm working at one of the churches, like on the building and shit, right there. And then my man's like, "Yo, listen, go down
This
there."
nigga was by where you at. He was by
Where I used to live.
He's literally going to get weed from over there.
Yeah, by where the white cats and
Foolish.
shit. Where the white cats.
Foolish.
Oh, they thought you was trying to buy some ass.
I'm from Teaneck.
Or some crack. Or some crack. Either or.
Yeah, he might get
Either
some crack
or
or some
there.
I had to
some
walk
heroin out there.
from
you know.
basically
crack.
from like where the
Some dope or some
chicken
crack.
spot is.
Get some
No, some
strong
crack or
shit.
some
You
crack.
ain't look like a fiend yet.
Yeah, I didn't look like a fiend, so niggas is like,
But
yo,
you skinny though.
Niggas is like, yo, I think you're in the wrong part of the neighborhood looking for it. And like I had to walk all the way down to the fucking White Castle, man, to find some weed, bro.
You lucky that there was somebody out there selling weed.
I was so lucky, bro.
You want to know what? Because like weed is out there for people who live around there, not for other people.
Yeah.
Like
You
you were in the
gotta know
wrong
them.
spot looking for weed. If you would have went like by La Fe, go down like right there, all them niggas over there, like you know.
I wouldn't even go to the Boulevard if you don't-
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Don't go to my go to.
I'm like, I'm in the wire, bro.
Go to half money. Go up there. Everybody go there up there. Like,
This is
Oh, you should have been better going to 12th
yeah,
Ave.
go to
You would have been better going to 12th
It
Ave.
was better walking in one
Where
of the
that man
houses
from?
behind that fucking gas station.
everything.
back then.
everything
I know.
is,
I'm not from. I had no idea.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
I was
my
born in
nigga,
Teaneck, I don't know what's
don't buy weed off the streets in Patterson regardless. I'm not.
Only buy weed from people that you know.
It was my first
Exactly.
time.
If I'm going to 12th Ave, I called somebody.
Yeah, I'm not getting nothing off the
Yes.
Yeah.
Not today.
Yes.
Not
I mean,
today.
nowadays, yeah, I'm calling somebody, but
Which I don't
didn't
do
know nobody.
anymore.
Like, I'm just like, I'm figuring like, and when I was working in the city, I could just walk anywhere and find weed. It was
Nigga be on a bike like J. Cole selling
no
weed. and
exactly,
shit.
nigga. Like
man.
my pile, niggas is selling weed in the
I still
power
buy-
store and shit like
Maybe
that.
I'm bougie, but it's too many dispensaries out here these days.
You
for all
are
that shit.
bougie. It's
Yeah,
not.
I'm
It's
not-
not
I'm not
maybe.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's not maybe.
All right, can I tell you something?
And I got points.
was on that, especially because I'm a patient too. I have a car or whatever. So, well, actually, they need to send it to me. But I have like the thing from my doctor where I'm cool. So
Right.
I was smoking a lot of the dispensary weed, and I was like, I like feeling this, that, and the third about it, this, that. But after a while, I wasn't getting high off.
It's not great.
It's
No.
Not all of
Your
them.
tolerance. You build up a little big tolerance.
No, and you
The
gotta.
only
you gotta buy
dispensary
the right
that
shit.
got the weed that we like is the one in Lodi, because that's all the hip hop
Apothecary.
weed.
But now there's two.
Hashery.
Hold on.
Yes,
But
sir.
you know what I'm talking about. They got all the hip hop
Apothecary.
weed.
One that's right next to
Apothecary.
Bada Bit or the strip club. But there's another one farther in that parking lot next to Home Depot.
It's called Hashery.
Hashery.
And that-
That's
really?
Black, that's
Yeah.
black owned.
Yeah.
It's a
Hashery.
Where?
it's called the Hashery. It's right there inside that little.
It's a
complex.
big ass name.
So what's the halal spot?
Allegedly black owned.
It's not.
Allegedly.
Wait, what you mean? You mean by like Home Depot, by like Chit Chat?
Yeah, back in there. Over by what's that halal spot back there?
I like
Is it
my-
Juicy
I like my
Platters.
Juicy Platters? In there, back there by Juicy Platters.
I didn't know Juicy Platters was back there.
No, not by Chit
Platters over
I'm
there?
sorry. By
Lazat.
like if you go by the
Street
DMV,
Yes.
like over in that on that area.
Kind of in that area.
Oh, in that little shopping
Yeah,
center
yeah,
right there where that
yeah.
little crab
Exactly,
spot is
exactly.
at.
There's a
Exactly.
Juicy Platters over there.
Exactly.
There's a Juicy Platters over there?
Yeah, it's a Juicy Platters over there.
You talking on the boulevard?
No.
No, nigga. You took us way out the way.
My bad.
We already there, bro. Don't bring us way out the way. Like,
Recenter your Google
you
Maps.
talking about the Juicy Platters that's in fucking
Oh, is that Fairlawn?
Fairlawn, nigga.
Nigga,
That's why I said there's a
bro.
Juicy Platters over there.
Yeah.
No, Fairlawn. Oh, it's
Yes,
Fairlawn.
there is.
You're right.
Okay.
These are allegations, ladies and gentlemen. We do not know where to buy or sell weed.
That I said allegedly.
Allegedly, I know where to buy weed. at.
Allegedly,
We
the
are the
street
ghetto
price is better.
journalists of 2002.
The street price
Everything
and
is
if-
props.
Because no, I said some shit, but allegedly, all of that. You know
First of all, allegedly, my weed that I buy is better than dispensary weed for sure.
allegedly, yeah.
For sure.
So
Half the price.
The amount and the price.
But we got some shit the other day. We wasn't.
Okay, but I'll take.
We
that as-
wasn't.
no,
I thought we was gonna
okay,
die.
okay,
You wasn't happy?
I thought we was gonna have to go to Walgreens.
was
You know,
like-
Walgreens giving the free
Like, it was like
shit.
hitting our lung the wrong way. Like, is this shit about to
This
pop?
shit looked like a powdered donut.
Spray some shit on
The
that.
shit looked like a
y'all
powdered
has-
donut.
Oh, see, you know
Oh,
why?
yeah, that.
They had. Remember, I had to infuse shit. You got to be careful with that shit. First of all, the oil that they're using on that is not high quality oil.
Listen, I didn't want that. I didn't even know that's what I was going for. Thought
I just
was
wanted
getting
regular weed.
I just want a regular.
I didn't want the powder donut. 'Cause
I had that shit twice. I had that shit over
so
here,
it's
and I had that shit on the
smell-
West
just wanted to
Coast.
smell
Both
it.
times I was.
Yeah, the diamond
I was
infused
dying.
nudge.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I had some Malibu's most.
No. See, the problem, I like that shit. When I be liking drugs too much, I'll put that shit down.
That shit is drugs.
Oh no! Oh, you made me feel too. I was
like,
knocked.
It was like moon rock.
I was so
It
knocked out. I needed that sleep.
Bryce, they
it was
clocking
too
at
bad. It was
60
too
something
good.
percent THC on
was too
bud.
good.
60.
I don't need all
Yeah.
that.
On bud.
Listen, the concentrate that I'm dabbing is like
No,
70,
but that's
80.
concentrate. It's different than you
That's why he
constantly
goes to the
firing that
dispensary,
shit.
though.
Wait, you like
It's
edibles
different.
and
No,
stuff?
Nah,
he
like
said
concentrate.
dab.
Nah, he's a
concentrate.
dispenser.
You're
Shit
lighting
like
it.
that.
You're lighting it past combustion. like you're
You smoke
burning
like
that
a white
shit.
guy.
Yeah,
I was gonna say the one time I did dab was with this white nigga in Philly.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's
It's the
that's a
cleanest way to
joke.
smoke.
I know.
That nigga
I
used to
know.
have everything.
I know I
don't
smoke
what
like
I
a
can say
nigga.
on here, but he used to have
I can
everything.
say whatever.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
aware.
He used to be there. Used to be hella people there. He used to have a bowl full of coke and mad lines. He used to pass the bowl around. He used to have like the pure MDMA. He gave me my first quarter of shrooms. He said, "Here, just have a
Pure
sip." Like,
MDMA.
Who you talking about?
it was some white nigga in Philly.
Son.
He was, oh my god. He used
Speaking
he
of
just-
having to
his
stop
door
taking drugs
unlocked.
because that shit was too good. Pure MDMA.
Listen,
Listen.
he had everything. Anything you can think.
Listen, nobody should be doing no Molly in 2024.
Nowadays?
Not these days. Not these days. Listen, I'm not one to say I ain't never try
I'd
it,
be
but you
scared.
should not be doing Molly. Remember, somebody told us that
Yes.
somebody,
And they're old. I don't give a fuck.
and they're old.
It's an old bitch. I won't say her
And she
name.
told us that
Hell, not today.
Today.
we said
That's
you
crazy.
doing Molly in 2004.
That ain't Molly.
That's not Molly, baby.
That's Marquisha or
No,
something.
that's folly.
That's
That's not Molly, baby.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, have y'all ever heard of this drug called Tusi?
Oh, she was just telling me
I
about it.
heard of it.
What is this?
It's
Really?
some
I've never
it's
heard
some
of it.
Pink powder. My young nigga just told me about it. He had me fucked up. Because he's
you was
like,
on it?
See, I watch streaming.
To hear me fucked
Because
up.
I was asking some questions, whatever. So he's
work
like,
with a lot of
telling me, like,
rappers.
he's like, yeah, I'm gonna start, maybe some pink powder, move some pink powder. I said,
He took that
So
shit.
I was like, yeah, he did.
He
I was
did.
like, so like the Cameron shit, like the like that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Horsepower shit, right?
I'm about to say, I got the horsepower
So
plug.
he's like, nah.
I'm like, everybody has that
He's
plug.
like, I think amphetamine, MDMA.
Oh, no.
It's all. I
Oh,
said, what
no.
the, you taking fucking
Nah, I'm
tranquilizer?
cool.
Yeah. That's Special K,
That's
man.
Special K.
Yeah, that's Special K, man.
That's okay.
I don't. They call it Tusi.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, no thank you.
Nah,
That's
nah.
why I don't buy shit off
thank
the
you.
streets either, because they.
No thank you.
Alright.
Yo, there was some. Yo, man, when I was like,
See, back in the day, it
There
was
was some pink
okay,
weed.
you know.
There was
You
some
might could
pink
trust
weed in,
somebody,
like,
pop a half an
2012,
E
bro.
pill. You can't do that now.
Yes, nigga, pills were
Like
fine
back in the day, you know, you
Y'all
have a
niggas
little
is
party.
You go right
now,
back to
hey,
now you like, am I gonna wake up?
Yeah, nah.
I don't know, I'm gonna wake up.
kids, if you are like, if you slip past that YouTube privacy or whatever, if you're watching this, you're not supposed
Don't
to.
do
That was
drugs.
alleged back in the day.
Pills is never good.
We're telling you how bad it is.
Yeah, don't. We're not. Yeah.
Lean is not good. It tastes good, but it's not
Don't do
good.
none of that shit.
And you want to know what, kids? I think the best way I can describe drugs to a child is
I never
like,
did drugs.
No, I'm just saying the best way I can describe drugs to a child is like when you thought that you were doing something you wasn't supposed to do and you did it anyway, and then you felt good when you were doing it
That's
because it was fun. But then after you got in trouble, either you got your ass whooped or you got something taken away from you, and now you feel really bad. That's what drugs feel like.
You know what? Nowadays,
Some kids is disassociated. That's how you become a
But
drug
you wanna know what's
addict.
fucked up? I could be saying that to a kid, and the kids, because I work with these kind of kids, they be like, wow, I think I want to experience
I
that.
think I
What?
I never
Why
think-
do you want to
You
experience that?
just heard what you
What
wanted.
do you mean?
I just put my leg up when my mom beat
do
me.
that
What
back
are
in
you
the
talking
day.
about? Like,
I wanted. That's
They're
how I
like,
thought,
"Fiend,
though,
that sounds like a good time."
a
No.
beating don't hurt. What you
Nah,
talking
that's
about?
how I could relate. That's how I could relate. Like sometimes the kids, like back, because I still like I remember how it was. I just wanted to do shit because I wanted to.
You's
do
a
it.
badass kid.
Didn't care what you said. Nah, I mean it didn't matter. Like so, like sometimes I guess
grow the fuck up.
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give my son some leeway. I mean sometimes because like I could understand like just being rebellious for no reason. That's just in you sometimes. It's just as a kid. It is.
I was rebellious for a reason. My dad, he used to be a cop, and then like I told y'all, he was also a pastor.
Oh, you was
He was
a-
NYPD.
That's a double whammy.
NYPD for 10 years. And then a pastor. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga was nosy as fuck. He knew everything. He was not that much older than me. That ass, he was in everything. Browser history,
He was
looking at my text
a holy
messages.
op.
Yeah.
On everything, like
A holy op is
Holy
crazy.
ah.
A holy op is crazy. Yeah, nah,
So
you gotta see
it's like
Amber
even
face.
like the TV, like
That
even
shit
like
hit,
certain
man.
like ratings on the TV was blocked, like crazy shit. So it's like I go to my friend's house.
He had
Yes,
Like rated R
I don't-
movies, you
yeah,
couldn't see.
No.
So I would go to my friend's house. I want to watch everything bad. These people wanna watch,
all that
they want
bad
to watch
shit.
Cartoon Network and shit. No, bitch, let's go to fucking HBO.
Real
Put
sex.
that, yeah, put that shit on. Like,
Taxi cab confessions. Put that shit on.
That's so bullshit.
No, Uncut. I know I used to like Uncut.
So bullshit.
Taxi cab confessions.
What year was
Y'all
that?
wasn't watching
man?
Uncut
Real sex.
on BET? What's the song? I ain't got no panties on the dance floor.
Our age, that's
I ain't
like
got no
puberty.
panties
That's
on.
like puberty.
Ain't got no-
That's what all them damn tip
That was bad for the millennials.
drills.
That's puberty age for us. Like when that fucking Uncut shit came out.
That's
I'm
what
like,
that,
what the fuck is
listen,
this?
You want to know what I learned that song?
Tip drill?
Some cut by Trillville was crazy.
Nah,
after
Tip
dark,
Drill
dude.
set it off.
Tip Drill was crazy.
That shit
Drill.
was set it
Tip
off.
Drill and
You know what
in
other
the
song I
fucking-
What's your
learned?
fantasy shit was crazy?
The
Yes,
shit-
white girl. I'm about to say.
White
You know what song I learned about white girls? Always on my mind. The more I see, the more I do. Yo, when I heard that shit, Harold and Kumar, I was crying.
Oh my god.
I was crying. I'm like, yo.
Yo, memories, yo.
But you see how our music was? Like, our music was wild. We had, I was gonna, but I got high. We had shit like that, but it was still a little different. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Or we had, like, a disclaimer.
It was
Like, you get what I'm
discreet,
saying?
like, wasn't
Like,
to-
for me to be an ex-stripper, and even though I'm not in a lifestyle, I'm still myself. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I still go wild, I still party, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no kids, you feel what I'm saying? So I still do what I gotta do. But now I know I'm getting old because I'm in the club or we in the car and I'm singing Sexy Red. Like, you know I love that ratchet bitch. I'm singing Sexy Red as
Like, my booty hole
and then I'm
brown,
going to work. Wait. Then I'm going to work and then I'm at cheerleading practice and I'm hearing the kids saying
My
it and I'm
booty hole
living.
brown.
I'm living. When I mean pissed off, living.
But what are we mad at? Because I just think I go
I
back.
think I'm mad because you don't give a fuck that you singing that shit in front of me. That's what I
It's the
think.
lack of
Like
respect.
we used to.
I like that.
What we had,
Okay.
you ain't gotta
Nah.
say it too much. From the look in your eyes, I could tell you wanna fuck.
Yeah, okay,
That song came
alright.
out. We was in the 6th, 7th, 8th
Right.
grade singing that. We weren't singing that in the car with our
With our
mom.
parents.
Like,
But
we're
their
not singing
parents,
that.
their parents is probably.
Slide boy, yeah, nah. But doors on the corners on the, that was not.
So
in
what
Like,
is-
wait, hold
what-
up.
corn on the cob. I'm sorry.
Wait, so what is, I want to know what's the problem. Because,
I
like,
was like, what were the lyrics, Frank?
they
Frank,
feel
what's the
comfortable. Y'all talking
lyrics?
about parents.
Cause what?
I don't think that was it.
I don't think that's it,
It
Frank.
was corn on the cob. I'm sorry.
But y'all talking about parents. My parents wouldn't play that shit.
No, my parents wouldn't play that shit either.
But look, I couldn't
Was it
sing.
'cause of the
I couldn't
generation?
sing next. Oh, you're dancing real close. I couldn't sing that because he says, you know, it's like with sex and I couldn't
I'm
sing
a-
that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. My aunt, she was like perfect, like with shit like that. Like I got introduced to rap, like real rap with DMX. So like I listened to her shit, and she literally went to fucking Walmart and got me the clean DMX album.
Yeah.
Fucking 1999. Like my aunt, whatever shit I like, she went and got me the clean version. So a lot of the music, like for a lot of my life, I only knew the clean version. I only knew the barks. I only knew certain shit. So like that shit. But that's why I say the creativity and the effort is different now. Like, and do we respect it? What we respected is
No, I don't.
motherfuckers go back to singing like Mary Jane.
Cause look, when I was their age, I was listening to 3LW. I was obsessed with the Spice Girls.
But they
I was
got-
listening to Britney Spears. I was still stuck in that.
But there's another side of that though.
They got
Because,
that
because
shit
the
too,
other part
though.
of our generation too
It's not as much.
was LimeWire and Napster, and the freedom that came with of us being able to take a little bit of control of that and being able to go and get that music for ourselves. I'll never forget the first thing I did when I got Napster, LimeWire. I don't remember which one it was downloaded Uchi Wally and played that shit full blast.
I'm not gonna lie.
On them 2 motherfucking side computer speakers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gucci
Wally is a song that I only knew the clean version of.
You got it when you.
It's a song
I know. I looked that up. I looked that up.
You got a cell phone
understood
call.
that
You
it's
knew it was
like
coming 10 minutes. You had a cell phone call. You knew them shits was coming 10 minutes before the phone rang, because this shit would buzz like. Bzzz.
That's how you know they was exposing us to all type of crazy radio waves before that shit was regulated.
But I was gonna say, like I'm still in the mind frame where I think the music is just as bad as it was back in the day.
100%.
Today, because I'm listening to my dad.
You got to pay attention to
wait,
saturation.
my dad was a big Funkadelic fan, right? So he loved like George Clinton, Bootsy, all of that shit. So when Snoop came out, when Dre came out, that's what he was fucking bumping in the crib. He's bumping Dre Day. He's bumping Snoop Dogg. Like I'm listening to the first Snoop album back to back, and like from a child. So I know how bad. We all love them hoes. Nigga, I love like all of that shit. We all know all those bad lyrics. I got them shits stuck in my head from back in the day, and even when we got a little bit older, from being in high school, I still remember Cam telling me to drop out of school and cop a pack, nigga. Like I will never forget that line. Like that, I didn't do it.
So you talking about
you
bad
still,
and bad.
I'm still saying, but things have just evolved in a different way.
But what's the levels of that?
So no, I'll tell you.
I thought you were talking about bad as in
Smoking.
I'll tell you what the levels are.
bad as in like
Sipping on
like
It's still,
influential.
yeah, I'm talking about equal. I'm talking about it's still
So
equal.
it's equivalent because you got to think about it. A lot of things went out okay back then. So niggas was doing the shit that you could to the ultimate max back then. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I'm very into other shit. So like back then we weren't in the dimension and on the frequency that we're on today.
Right.
So as things evolve, as we went through the first dimension, second dimension, third dimension, now we're transitioning into the fifth dimension. You get what I'm saying? So things have to be flat out. Like you can't. There's no talking around it. So it's like a lot of people that are even like still liars or people that just be bullshitting. It's like the shit don't hit the same because that's not the frequency that we're on. So the shit that we're on, you just have to flat out say it.
You got crystals?
But I could let me back it up without even. I ain't
But
got
can I say something before we get off track
I wasn't even gonna go off track.
about the levels? About the levels is that because when you brought up with your father, like for instance, female rap wasn't that big in the 90s, but there were a few girls that were doing stuff. But I'm gonna talk about talking about rap period in the 90s as a woman, like as me growing up as a little girl, right? Even though the rap was explicit towards women, there still was a soft side showing that every guy or every rapper or whoever isn't this person.
There was a girl song on every album. There was a girl song on every album.
That's one. Two, every female, even if we're not even talking about the rappers, the image of a woman, even the video girls, right? The video girls back then, there was like a kind of like a Maybelline commercial urban vibe to the video girl back in the day that fed into the music. Like even if you hear Knock Yourself Out, he's talking crazy about the bitch, but everything he's saying about the bitch is kind of classy as fuck. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not. He's violating because the bitch is being bougie. Yeah, but everything that he's saying about the girl is classy as fuck, for real. It's something respectable. Now in the music, like I grew up like, oh, I want to be like a bad bitch. I want to do a dude with money, but I want him to like respect me. Like I want to. Now these little girls don't give a fuck about respect. They don't give a fuck about how many bitches you got. As long as the money flowing and as long as I look the way I look, because that's what's being pushed.
Okay.
Right.
That's what's being pushed. It's not about.
You just drove me into the. Into the I guess the final topic.
For sure.
All right. I got. Give me 1 second. Hold on. That was actually perfect.
Oh. You're welcome.
I think this is it right here.
What's off limits in bed? Don't spit in my mouth.
No, wait. That was. I should have brought that up earlier.
Not the one.
He said that'll be the quote of the day next.
We did that
next
already.
week.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah. Nah. Wait.
Yikes.
Boundaries.
Yikes.
That was it. I was gonna ask about boundaries in the bedroom because I don't like that. Because niggas I don't like that butt play.
I'm not going there today.
Oh, I'm not eating a grown nigga ass. That's not happening. Nope.
Somebody asked you to do that shit?
She says she think a lot of niggas is gay, so I'm
sure that wasn't for no reason.
I'm sure there have been requests.
I mean, the funny thing is not as much as you think, because like I said, I'm a real nigga, so niggas know I'm going to be like, excuse me? Do what?
Excuse me.
What?
The party might be over.
Okay, all right.
Like, go find
Time
that
for me
shit
to
with
go.
another bitch.
I don't know.
To go through your man's phone. If you have 5 minutes to go through your man's phone, which app are you checking first? Cash App, because you better not be sending these bitches any money. Oh God. Don't give a fuck about none of that hard eye shit. Don't give a fuck about none of that text messaging shit. You send any bitch some money, I swear to God, I'm stalling off on your shit as soon as I see you, bum ass nigga. And that's whack. You can give a bitch some dick, but some money? That's crazy. Because the dick not really gonna keep her around. The money really gonna keep the bitch around, so you really wanna keep this bitch around. You're dragging it. I should fuck you up. Anyway, if you have 5...
Not a lie was told.
So you just
I disagree. I don't
you were
agree
saying,
with her at all.
girls nowadays, I mean, they asking for money.
I don't
People
agree
are
with
fucking
that at all.
Other niggas like.
And the fucked up thing is, like, I fuck with her or whatever. Like, that's ignorant as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
She's an ex stripper. She raps. She from New York.
She tough.
Yeah. No. She like that. But I just really think, like, respectfully, I guess, at my growth and me growing up, I think that's very ignorant. Because I just feel like if you said man, not nobody I'm talking to, you said man, hard eyes, text messages, and dick. Bitch, let's start with the dick. That's mad health shit. That's mad energy shit. It's just mad. It's mad shit that people. Money is not everything. People be millionaires and kill their fucking self. Money is not everything. That fucking energy transformation shit is a motherfucker, because I felt that shit plenty of times.
Okay.
That's one. I like, and then the situation with the text message and the hard eyes. The problem with a lot of men now is leading women on. There is a shortage on men who actually give a fuck about the black woman. And the fact that there's men out here that are just liking pictures and just, oh, I'm bored, so I'm just gonna DM a woman and just gas her up and do this and do that is really fucked up and mentally screwed up. I think that's very foul. So I think all of that is a no-go. You can't do none of that.
I definitely agree with everything she brought up. I was agreeing with like what she like her little logic right there, but it is extremely ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And like it is like more to that. But for me personally, it's just I wouldn't even be in that situation because I'm not going through no fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Just me where I'm at in life. Like I'm if I feel like I have to even do that, like
we shouldn't
I shouldn't.
even be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like nah.
Well, nobody got time for all that for sure.
Like what the fuck I'm looking through. No, what I'm looking for.
Nah.
If anything, it's like you looking for something, you gonna find something.
Absolutely.
And it's just like the person I'm with on some shit. Like I feel like everybody's gonna go through their stuff, but this is who you dealing with, and it's not even about cheating. It could be anything. Like me and bitches have gone through it over some fucking croutons before. You get what I'm saying? Like that ass. So it's levels to the shit. It's just what you gonna deal with. But I'm not going through no fucking phone.
Yeah, nah, you shouldn't. If you feel like you gotta go through somebody's phone, you shouldn't have really.
And then if the bitch is getting money from your nigga, she getting money from 3 other niggas. So that shit don't mean nothing to her.
Yeah, no, I put
he's disposable as fuck.
Because
it
you were
like
saying
what
that
she stayed for is money. That's what it sounded like. So like she's speaking of her own shit. Like what she willing to stay for is bread. Like so she projecting that shit on whoever she with. But you said like she be getting money from 3 other niggas. Once that nigga dry up, she ain't worried about that shit. She can go grab another nigga that's gonna
right. So, but you still gotta worry about your nigga.
Yeah, you still gotta
right. You still gotta. But your nigga still an ain't shit nigga. She's single. She's doing her thug dizzle. Yeah. She doesn't give a fuck.
And then not only that, but she's projecting into the universe that I'll take a nigga that's gonna treat me like shit. As
long as he got some other money.
As long as he ain't giving no money out. Because that's what she said. She said I don't give a fuck about what he's doing. That's what she said. So
but he could give out a whole whole bunch of dick and sperm and be like Nick Cannon, and you can just be a big ass stepmom. That can happen.
So yeah, she says as long as he's not giving out no money, there's no problem.
She said she don't care about dick, none of that.
No.
Okay, bitch.
So it's like,
And that also
why
sounds like
she
she probably gonna be doing her own thing too. Like, you know.
Yeah, but that's too much. I'm
But
not
she
trying to do
sound like a
that.
nigga.
And that's why I said that shit is ignorant.
It's ignorant.
That's why I
Come
said
on.
that shit is ignorant, and that's why she give bitches
That's why I
like.
said she
That's
tough
why
to
she
me.
give the tough girls a bad name.
Yeah.
Like, well, not her per se, because you don't know what mindset she was in at the time she said that. You know, so whatever. But females who like. I kind of got the same kind of like aura with, like kind of like an alpha female. I hate when they come like that, because then everybody think that we like that, and it's not even coming like that.
Right.
Like, it's not. You gotta just show me more than the average. It's not all about money. Like, you could it's the initiative. It's not always about money.
I've been hearing this term a lot lately, like soft girl era.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I can't be soft when these niggas don't let me. How?
So what is it that you think it would take somebody to do to make you feel comfortable to be soft, or like, you get what I'm saying?
Or is that just maybe that's just your personality though? Maybe that's just...
I mean, no, because everybody has two sides.
Okay.
So no.
Definitely.
But I guess
It's a good question.
Well, I would
Yeah.
say that because from my
I'm really thinking
understanding,
about it.
my understanding with the soft girl shit, like I feel like everybody in their own way be like on the same like type of time. You get what I'm saying? As far as what they're dealing with in their personal relationship.
Okay.
So with the soft girl shit, it was like mainly most so like girls saying like, all right, I'm not about to argue with you.
Right.
I'm not about to go back and forth. I'm not dealing with this nonsense. I'm just gonna worry about myself. I'm
Yes.
just gonna light a candle. I'm gonna do some self-care. So that's really what soft girl ever meant. It's just
Kind of. It pertains to the person. Like, for instance, in my last relationship, unfortunately, I'm gonna tell my truth. Sorry. But in my last relationship, I was carrying a lot of shit.
Okay.
Like, a lot of shit. I was
mean, like,
everything. I was carrying
financially-
I was carrying everything.
Right.
Cleaning, cooking, everything. I was carrying a lot of shit. So, and my thing in my soft girl era is, I know how to take care of a man. That's never a problem. But either we're gonna have to be halfway,
You want to be also
or
catered
you're
to
gonna
as well.
have to make me feel like, okay, I should be doing this.
Right.
Like, there should be a reason why I should be doing this, even sexually. Like, especially with me being who I used to be. Sometimes, you know, I have a hard time dating now, especially because I've dated some people, worked a lot. I've dated people not. And sometimes it's hard because, especially who I used to be, because niggas, not even niggas, in life, some people are never gonna look at you for who you are now.
Right.
They're always gonna look at you for who you are. So that happens all the time.
I'm glad you're speaking on that.
Yeah, that happens all the time. And I got violate niggas, and it's not like that, and blah 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 blah. And I just gotta just set the record straight. You know what I'm saying? And I also take ownership too. I'm not crying, woe it's me, bitch. You chose this,
Right.
so it's not gonna be squeaky clean. You're not gonna get just your average Joe. You're gonna have to get a nigga who has the mindset and is strong enough to deal with that, or to love me enough, or to want to be with me enough, or to like me enough, you know? And I understand that.
You just have to be strong, basically.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not bugging. God know who he gonna send. I'm chilling.
There's somebody for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Cause some people try to spin that shit. Like, I get into things with my mom sometimes, cause me and my mom are really cool. And she be like, yeah, Amber, well, you gotta understand who you used to be. I be like, Mom, I don't give a fuck about this, because all the whores are married. Publicly, in politics, in Hollywood, in the music industry. I don't want to hear no shit because I used to be a dancer, or because you heard that I did this, or because I dated nobody. I don't want to hear that the whores is married.
This is true. This is true.
All last year, for the past 3 years, every rap bitch that's been singing about horse shit has been in a relationships and been fucking pregnant.
Yo, I had
what the fuck is going on here?
I had a whole rant about that
people
shit.
gotta read between the lines, and unfortunately, the younger generation, the Gen Z, they're fucking done. They don't read between the lines. We were taught to read between the motherfuckers.
Yep. I had a whole rant because you remind me. I was talking about when we were in the other room, actually one of our first early podcasts. You asked us what kind of what was this about, or how do we get this together, or whatever. I define this as we are somebody's sons. You see the meme, you see I want to be somebody's. Know what I mean? That's how I love to define myself. I'm somebody's son. I'm who
the one that they talking about.
The one they talk about. I mean,
respectfully.
Yeah, and I think that we are trying to, I guess, give a perspective of the opposite of what's the guy who passed away?
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. So we
but he wasn't wrong a lot.
No, he wasn't wrong.
No, but just like it wasn't cool to be the smart kid in school for a lot of the time. There's a lack of representation of a certain perspective.
He wasn't wrong, but he wasn't in our position. He wasn't married with a kid. He was speaking of somebody who was of how to get there, but we are there.
Because he was on the right.
Also was his delivery.
Yeah, exactly. And he was
like you said, the smart kid. Sometimes you can't just fucking call everybody dumb in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Come on, bro. You can't act like there's an absolute for everything that you.
So
and that's the burden.
So
that
I was
comes
also saying kids are listening to not only Kevin Samuels but a Cardi B or City Girls or people are like that who are all in relationships.
Yeah,
they're all in relationships. They might speak this. Now I mean, get it how you live, high level shit. But they're all in relationships with people who have money too. I mean, they're good, married with kids. Now I mean, speaking this but. You gotta know who you're getting your information from or your advice from.
No, definitely.
I mean, you're watching too much of that because that's a small percentage.
You gotta be able to see through it.
Watching too much. That's a lot of the problem I have with a lot of the girls that are I gotta stop saying that normal because I ain't stop saying that. But with the whole Instagram thing with what guys are doing, how are you mad that your dude is not covering your whole entire house with flowers and shit like Offset did Cardi B and he works at Amazon? It's just how are you being realistic? And then it's also with some dudes with me, you know that I've touched money, I've been around money, I've done stuff, I have my own money. Right. Don't come around me talking about oh yeah, you want to smoke and chill? What? No.
You're not trying Netflix and chill?
I don't even like smoking with people. I like smoking by myself. No. And then people don't be having good weed. No, I don't. I'm really a stoner bitch. No, I don't want to smoke. That doesn't turn me on. That's not something. I'm not 17. I don't want to do that.
You're not about to smoke me up.
You gotta come with something. Nigga, I might smoke you up.
You ask me where I get my shit.
You'll be asleep. You know what I'm saying? So it's just. It's a very weird time in the music and social media doesn't help with it.
So do you feel like it's hard now since we grew up kind of in the middle of the come up of the social media dating online era? Do you feel like it's hard to date now or to switch over to that
norm?
Norm?
Yeah.
I feel like dating is ghetto everywhere. I feel like everybody has their guard up and nobody wants to be played, so nobody wants to stick their neck out. I honestly think that's what's going on, to be honest.
Interesting.
I definitely believe that, and then I also just think I know I haven't encountered my person, and I know I'm still on a journey. Not saying I don't think I'm at the end of the journey because we're always evolving, but I definitely know because I was engaged, had a whole kid.
Oh,
somebody,
what?
I had a whole lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I definitely feel over the past 2 years though, I've grown, and it's just understanding that self-love that people used to try and preach to me. That used to say oh, I have it. It's nah, bitch, you didn't love yourself. So you know what I'm saying? So it's now I'm starting to understand just pouring into myself, and it's just being who I need to be so I can pour into somebody else. And so it's just I feel I haven't maybe encountered my person yet.
Okay.
And also, we talk about this all the time. The reason why, because I've been on this journey for a while, just like of getting to know myself, being older, you know, self-care, self-help, just, you know, being about myself and healing from a lot of trauma, going to therapy, making sure, going to all my doctor's visits, making sure, like, doctors that people don't normally go to get your ears checked, go to the doctor, like, you know, like, shit like that, just healing, period. How I'ma date a nigga who not healing?
Okay.
Like, we were in an era where all our parents were busting their ass to make our life not like theirs, and there was a lot of things that were lacked. There's a lot of things that they covered, especially us, because we kind of like a little bit of suburban kids. There was things that was covered,
Right.
but there was still a lot of things that was lacked, and things weren't perfect, and there's things that they hid from you or try to shun you from that you might have had to find out
When you were
on your
older.
own, not like your friend Pookie from the hood.
Yeah.
Now
That
you
figured that
looking
out
all
at 13.
dumb, you all stupid. You know, it's a lot of it's a lot of loopholes in that. You know.
That, but then also, like, to be realistic, like, our parents opened a lot of doors for us that they couldn't walk through. So they couldn't even,
That's
like,
true.
they couldn't
That's
even
true.
comprehend how to walk us through them doors. They just, like, opened it, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
I'm
like,
just trying to get you to the
know,
doorstep.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
figure it out.
You
So it's
figure out
like,
the rest
damn.
of
I have these
Outside,
conversations
yeah.
with my siblings all the time because there's things that I'd be mad at my parents for not teaching me, but then I guess give them some leeway because they weren't in the situation that I'm a little I'm better now. I guess because where you were, I lifted me up to be better, which is my children are going to be better than I was.
Right.
So I get it's a double-edged sword.
Definitely.
Because now, I mean, there's also there's like trauma that you be like, yo, why the fuck didn't you teach me? Like, how am I learning this?
Especially when
Yeah,
your
the
parents,
trauma, no, the trauma is
especially when
definitely
your
there.
parents come from that. Like, my mom was raised in the polo grounds in Harlem in the 70s. Like, my grandfather wasn't a drug dealer, but all his friends were. Like, all the big drug dealers used to be in his house playing spades, playing cards. My uncle turned his entire life around now, but my uncle used to be a big drug dealer, used to be in the streets in Harlem. That whole life, my mom shunned me from, and this is something that I think we should learn from, and I end up in it anyway. Head first, jumped in, foot first, gang affiliated and all, jumped because
You think because you didn't know? If they would have
know.
gave you some guidance, you
Maybe if I would have known, like some of my friends who grew up in that lifestyle, that I ain't doing none of that shit. Fuck that.
Right, right.
Like I really know how that shit. I ain't know.
And then probably being so close to it, but not being allowed to it.
Yep.
Just fed the fire of that curiosity. It's like, okay, you know, we're all young. That rebellious kind of side to us. Okay, you're gonna not allow me to. I'm gonna find my way to understand on my own. And
Yeah, so like I'm trying.
Even like me being like the older friend, because I'm a little older than her or whatever, like it's certain things that I've done, even with the younger kids too. I'm like, yo, don't do that shit. Like, nah, like for real, like I'm telling you, like I had nobody to tell me don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Like I ended up in certain shit that had no business. I chose the life that I was at. My mom moved me out of Patterson. I chose the life that I ended up making. I don't want anybody, the kids around me, anybody of my friends, my age or younger, whoever. I fucked up. Do not do that shit. Like, it was nobody there to tell me that looked like me, that, you know what, I might listen to this. And she look cool.
Right.
Like, she looked like, even though she worked, like my kids now, like my special ed kids, they say anything. They ask me if I smoke weed. They be like, I know you fuck with niggas with money. Like, and I had to break it down to one of my kids. I said, why you say that about me?
Just showing
Because I got
no intention.
tattoos, my hair's always different, my nails always done. They be like, you always fly, like you always. I'm like, so that mean I fuck with niggas with money? I said, why I can't have money?
I don't know. That's how I'm trying to like. I feel like the same way because I'm trying to like not smoke around my kid. I mean, so I gotta eat edibles and shit like that.
Substitutes.
Shit is different. Like I've seen pictures of like my dad smoking. Like it was one Christmas, right? On Christmas morning, I had like a little lawnmower that blew bubbles and shit like that. I was 3 years old, right? My dad's in the robe with a joint in his hand, just like
Childhood
everything's
was
all cool.
luxurious.
And like I'm just like in the kitchen smoking, like trying to hope Liam doesn't see me and shit like that.
I mean, I feel that, but you see how you're laughing? You see how you're laughing and smiling about that? That's a kind of nostalgia. Like the nostalgia that I feel for like my parents and my family is when I finally have kids, what I want to give. Why would you, maybe not so much because how the generation is, but why would you not let your child know? Because if your child gets older and he in a party, he know that room not to go into. He 8th grade, he had a party. You know, he ain't never smelled weed before. He going in a room. Now niggas is talking to him. He peer pressure, but he smell that shit when he not supposed to go in his father's room. Yeah. He know he not supposed to go in there. Or when his father's smoking, he like back up. Now he knows. And you know what? Maybe I should not go in that room because when I go home, my father gonna smell me and know exactly what that is. Yeah. I really feel like my parents should never shelter me from certain things because I feel like I would have been better off. With my mentality, I would have been 5 steps ahead of the game.
Yeah, me too.
I feel you.
And you see how you just laughed and everything? Just think about...
It was good memory.
He's 15 and somebody caught that picture of you on Thanksgiving with him, like you chasing after him and he laughing with his friends doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like with parenting also, I see bad parenting. I deal with special ed kids. I see it bad.
I'm sure.
There's a difference between bad parenting and being real with your kids.
Right.
2 different things.
I'm sure you hear horror stories.
Should your kids know you're in the room fucking 4 different niggas? No.
Hey, yeah.
No, but should the kids know that mommy's dating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, that makes sense. Because...
Do your kid need to know how many? No.
No.
But there's certain conversations you need to have. Don't tell your child that's Uncle such and such and Uncle such and such and such and Uncle such and such. That's why a lot of us is fucked up.
That's true.
That's a fact.
That's you preach, yo.
Why you think a lot of us females think it's cool to fuck our best friend or our bro? Cause mommy was uncle.
With the uncle.
Like, come on. That shit is trauma that's recycled and people don't even know that shit is happening.
Yeah. Yeah, nah.
We gotta break it somehow.
It's about having those tough conversations.
Yeah, with your children.
Because that's been like, so that's for me part of the positive that I see is kind of coming on right now.
Because
like
he has a daughter and I have a son, so different perspectives.
What's the age? Well, yours
same age.
Like, what?
Mine's how she's like 4.
My daughter's 21 months.
Oh.
They're both 2.
Yeah, so she'll
you're one of those.
I mean, so I can't wait to play the number game, but like I was the same way going into it. But there's definitely a big difference month by month. It's crazy.
No, I know.
It's crazy.
I'm over it.
Yeah, nah, it is. It's him having a girl and like us raising them together. It's 2 different perspectives. It's wild and shit like that. So like I feel you. I definitely want to let my son know everything. I listen to like music around him and anything like that. Like, but he's so young right now. So it's like, all right, I don't want you to see me smoking. Like you're like 2. When you're like 10 or 5, like 15, like whatever. Even when we're outside, I don't care. But like inside, like it's just like heavy in the kitchen.
No, I understand that.
You know what I mean?
I understand that.
Other than that, but yo, y'all ready to land this plane?
Let's do it.
Might as well.
All right, man. Listen, Amber, Bambi,
yes.
T. Thank you guys for coming.
Sure.
Is there anything you guys want to talk about or I guess promote before we get out of here? Do you guys have a name for the future pod coming up?
Nah.
No, not yet.
Not yet? Everything's still under construction?
Everything is just really organic too.
Okay.
Yeah. You just want to have real conversations, like, you know.
It might be, I don't know. It might just be a symbol. It could be a question mark. Ain't nobody doing
like
that.
Prince.
No, ain't nobody doing that. Like you don't know what you're gonna get.
Listen,
but
if you need any help, anything production wise, any advice, anything, let us know.
Of course. And we will definitely have y'all on ours.
Oh, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
You know, definitely gotta have you guys on ours.
Can't wait. All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here, man.
For sure.
Well, thank you for having me, guys. It's been real.
Wait a minute. What's this?
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for coming out.
Appreciate you popping out.
Yes. Thanks.
Make it enough.
Yeah.
Anytime.
All right, y'all. Another episode. We appreciate y'all coming to T. Bambi, you already know what it is. As always, Making Up Podcast. I'm DJ Banks. This is DJ Bugs. DJ Blueprint. And our creative director, Chef Q. See y'all next time, y'all. Making Up Podcast. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Let's go.
what time that?
Yeah.
I was lit earlier. I was smacked.
Me?
It's fucking
I'm missing
smack,
the buttons
though.
and shit. I'm like, yo, wait, hold on.
I'm missing earlier just now.